The Bible. Is it hard to understand?
When it comes to reading the Bible, the first thing that comes to mind is the fact that this is the Word of God.
The seals have been broken, and the truth is here.
And when we go throughout the scriptures, when we go throughout extra biblical records, we find that the language that God employed, that He used to create the heavens and the earth, was the Hebrew language.
Christ said, I came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But yet no one, no religious leader, no religious church out there anywhere can now identify the 12 tribes of Israel. Can we? God is quite simple, but it seems as if man makes understanding Him hard.
What are those mysteries?
The truth of your book and the truth will make you free. The Hebrew and Bible Academy. You're invited.
All right. Shalom, let me know if everyone can hear me clearly. Shalom, let me know if everyone can hear me clearly. Say Khan if you can hear me clearly. Say Khan if you can hear me clearly. Loud and clear, praise the Most High. Let me make, okay. It's good to be back. I'm just looking up something really quick. Okay. I end up finding it. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. How y'all doing out there today? How's everybody doing out there today? Everybody good? Everybody good. Con. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get a few things together, but yeah, man, good to have everybody here today. You know, we had to take a little break last week. You understand? You know, they try to, you know how YouTube is, you can't say just anything on here, so they come with it. They come with it like the Sandman with the broom and sweep you up out of here. Right? That's just how they roll. So we back though. Listen, I'm good. I'm good, man. Believe it or not, I was working so hard. You know, our water had froze on the land, you know, because they brung this crazy freezes, this allegedly man-made weather. So they try to kill off your crops and certain things like that. I was out there uncovering some of my crops. All of my stuff is still living. But of course, the leaves, you're going to get damage on some of the leaves, which is why it is very important for us to make sure that as we go forth in time with this homesteading type of lifestyle, as we transition, learning how to slaughter your own meat, learning how to raise your own cattle. The good thing about cattle is that, you know, I learned that in the wintertime or the rain, their fur gets, you understand, more thicker for them. And then when it goes back hot, it kind of, basically they adapt, even though you should have shelter for them. So, but you know, when it comes to plants, even with a greenhouse, you want to make sure that you are putting some hot compost in there to keep that greenhouse warm. And believe it or not, compost itself will keep a greenhouse very, very warm. And I actually forgot to do that. I thought that because my greenhouse was so hot that, you know, I didn't need that. But believe it or not, I put some in there today. So just in case they try to come with another freeze, I'll be ready to go. But everything is still living. Some things we got to cut back. It's just a part of the game. Nothing's going to always just look pretty. You understand? So it's just how it goes. So we have so much work to do. But the devil himself wants to try to stop everything. Man, there's so much going on right now. You understand when it comes to these things. So, but anyway, we're not worried about none of that. None of that's going to stop us. You understand? None of that is going to stop us. All right. So anyway, today's show, I said I was going to continue part 2, and I'll be doing it more often, but I'm just going to do a part 2 for now. I'm going to show some more talent in the body. Right. I'm going to show some more talent in the body. There's so much talent. And, boy, it's so much talent that the elders can't know everyone. They just can't know everyone. I know some people think that the elders are listening to everybody. It's just not the truth. And it's not nothing negative about it. We don't know everybody. We can't know every single person right away. We're growing as a nation. It's going to take time. and by putting it in front of our faces, it's not going to do anything. The Holy Spirit is going to let it be known when it's time for your works to be seen. So I said the most important thing is just to be patient, because we're working hard to get our people out there and to become a nation. You understand? We're not there yet. We're getting there, little by little, but we're getting there. So with that even being said, we had a great weekend. We had brother Yashar come down from Kingdom Tactical. Shout out to my brother Yashar. You understand? Let me tell you, boy, them boys is cold when it come to that. They cold when it come to that bow. And you know what bow we talking about, right? I'm just trying to, I try to choose my words very wisely. They're cold when it comes to protecting you and your family. Boy, these boys are shooting that thing upside down. These boys are shooting. They put a bullet on that thing and they shot that. They put a playing card this way, not this way, and shot that thing and split that. What? Talk about amazing. I don't think nobody want no smoke with them boys. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think nobody want no smoke with them boys. These boys shooting from almost 50 yards with handguns. Let me tell you, boy, you better sign up. If you ever have a training in your area, you better sign up. Listen, I'll pay $1,000 for a training like that. That boy, woo. So yeah, they came down to the H-Town. And, made it happen for our people, try to help our people do what we need to do for the body, our families, and ourselves in the times that we're going into. Right? Shout out to Deacon Recall Malak. That's my personal brother. You understand the security and Deacon, but I got to see him live at 5 too. I got, because at first he had went out there with them on the tabernacles, and I heard he was doing a little something. You understand, but I got to see it up front in person. I said, okay, yeah, boy, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch him. I told Deacon Malak, I said, brother, you do things like Blade. Like the vampire killer Blade, like Wesley Snipes. Every time he would get up there and do that thing, it's always so smooth, and all we need to get him is a leather jacket. He already got that natural little what you call it, that widow's peak. He just need the little black leather jacket. You understand? But man, let me tell you, some of the sisters out there, boy, them sisters. I'm not here to say sisters can shoot better than men, but what I'm saying is the sisters were doing a great job. Some people bring their children out there, of course, of age, the right age, okay, and it was just amazing. The young sister did a great job. You know, the young teenager did a great job. She was accompanied by her parents. Let me put that out there. Both parents. And all of them did a great job. You got to watch what you say on, you got to watch what you say on these things now. Because it's just crazy. So, anyway, yeah. So, we did that over the weekend. And we broke bread. It was a beautiful thing. Always great to, when you're able to see the brothers, man, brothers and sisters. So once again, guys, it's good to be back. Got a few things to show. Not only do we have the adults with talent in the body, we're going to show a few things of children, teenagers and children doing works. We're going to show. I want you to hit that like button. Make sure you hit the like button so we can boost this page back up and tell your mama, auntie, sister, daddy, cousin, brother, whoever to subscribe so they can learn something. Okay. So, yeah, we need to bring this page up like A Gathering 144. It's been long overdue. I try to tell you guys, man, we got to stop being just talkers. And it's like only 10% of the people supporting the work. And that 10% carries the work. So shout out to that 10% and that prophesied number, because let me tell you, they hold it down. But if we can get 100% of the people, then we gonna be rolling. We gonna be rolling. Whoop whoop. I hear somebody up there saying whoop whoop. There we go. So we're gonna get there, man. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Took a break last week. Praise the Most High. Boy, water was, believe it or not, I'm so grateful though. Water was off for a few days because of the freeze. This is our first year on the land, so you have to learn your own land. My neighbor's water got frozen. It went 17 degrees out here. That's not normal in Houston. I'm gonna tell you, if anyone's from Houston, they know it's not normal. Called around, checked on our neighbors, which is a great thing to do. If you're on land, if you're in the neighborhood, you don't want to be enemies with your neighbors if you don't have to be. Don't mean you're going to trust them, but you don't want to be enemies if you don't have to. So we call and checking on them. They're checking on us. Really, we call and checked on them first, but and they really appreciated that. And the water ended up coming back on, but we were prepared. We are always prepared for a crisis like this. Of course, in the HOA neighborhoods, everyone's going to be fine. Usually you don't have to prepare too much when you're in those neighborhoods like that. Praise the Most High. But understand this. They just have more control when they want to turn your water off, when they want to put some in your water, when they want to do all of these things, right? So that's where you have to make sure that you are prepared even more. Because out here, it's you got to get it how you are living. So but I praise the Most High for that, because I like these little tests. Having that extra water to flush the toilet, to take your shower, to drink, to cook with is always a blessing. So make sure that you guys understand that the winter is not over. They can bring another freeze. Make sure that you have your investments of your plants. You are doing what your research and what you need to do to prolong the life of that plant until spring. Okay, it's just very important that we all learn these things. Okay, so today, yes, we're going to be showing a few things. I'm going to be showing today my children's work. I know I promised it. So I'm going to be showing their cartoon for those of you who haven't seen it with Abraham and Isaac. And I'm also going to show another person in the body all the way from the UK who is doing a similar thing. And we need more of this. See, this is the thing Israel has to stop doing. We have to stop competing with one another. There's more than enough room for certain talents. Now, some things can be a little oversaturated, like rap, and I'm going to go into that a little bit. I'm going to go into that a little bit, but when it comes to the nations, when you go on there to look up biblical cartoons or Bible stories, you have so many Esau or Edomites doing it. They're not stepping on each other's toes. I mean, it's thousands of them out there, and all of them have millions of views. You understand? Thank you, guys. Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me back. Thank you very much. Welcome back to you guys. I'm happy to see that. I made a post on Facebook, and people were not happy to hear that I wasn't going to be on today, right? I didn't get to hear Elder Rawchaa show. You understand? You understand that the brother Kazak couldn't come on. So, but we're back now. So on these platforms, we have to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves, you know. So yeah, anyway, there's more than enough room for these Bible stories. There's more than enough room for cooks. There's more than enough room for well, I don't know. I'll say this. We need more of certain things. Engineers, blacksmiths, doctors. When I say doctors who understand both sides, the herbal situation, right, and the other situation for now, because there's certain things that we need now, and there's certain things that we're going to need in the wilderness. What we won't need in the wilderness, and I'm just saying this, guys, it's just the reality. We won't really need a bunch of rappers. It's oversaturated with rappers. It doesn't mean any of you rappers have to stop rapping, but we don't need a bunch of people with shades on and cool clothing in the wilderness. That's going to be considered at that point poetry. So why am I saying that? When I came in, there was only a few handful of rappers. On two or three hands you can count. They were actually good, talented people. And I started with the church. Okay. So you're talking about almost 14, 15 years ago. And, you know, I stopped rapping at one point because it just became oversaturated, and I had to actually dumb down my music. And, you know, it's like people didn't just come into the truth first to get their selves grounded in the foundation. And it's like, it's not just in the truth, it's actually in the world too. Everyone wants to become a freaking rapper. Oh my goodness. It's just annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, what they've done in Hollywood and the entertainment business, my goodness, can we at least have some people going to school for dentistry? You understand, like I said, being doctors, lawyers. We need other things in the body. You can do music too on the side. But this is what I'm saying. In the wilderness, grown men, you would not tell an elder if they looking like, what is your talent? Oh man, I can rap. No, bro. It's not going down. No. While you got your little auto-tune in your studio, you can do the thing because it does wake people up. It is a tool. But you guys, I'm sorry to tell you, I hear too many of you, I got to do the work. This is the work. That's not the main work. I'm sorry to tell you, you need to find another work on top of that. Because if your work is only the studio, even if you make the best hits, you are a grown man. You need to find another trade to fall back on, because the wilderness, we will need you to do what men are supposed to do. Use your hands. Use your mind. I don't care if it's security, building, engineering, taking order, whatever it is. You need to do something else, because I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired, guys. I mean, it's a little annoying. I'm just being honest with you. Oh man, I rap too. I'm like, okay, thousands of people are rapping. That makes me not want to rap anymore. But the only reason I do, because I don't want to lose the talent I know the Most High gave me. Okay, so, and that doesn't mean that I'm better than the next person. That's not what I'm saying at all. I can really care less if someone raps better than me, worse than me. But we have to, guys, be a little bit more universal here. We have to be a little bit more universal here, because I'm going to tell you the truth, and you might not like what's going to come out of my mouth. The elders really don't want to put this type of stuff out there, but they're not listening to everybody. That's just the facts. Most of the Hebrew music is mediocre. That's just the reality of it. It's not competing on the level that the devil is. Lucifer was one of the best musicians in heaven, right? So the music that we used to listen to in the world is top level because of that. It's almost like what Christ was saying. I never seen, all this type of faith, not even in my own people, when he was talking to a Gentile in the scriptures. So, meaning, it's like we come into the truth and we expect all of the talents that the Most High gave us in the world. Now we come into the truth and we become weak and expect something just to fall out of the sky. It's a lack of faith. You were doing it for Satan's kingdom. We need you to do it for Christ's kingdom. Bring that same intelligence that you had, that same work ethic that you had. We need that. We need the music too, but we definitely need that. Okay, I'm just saying it's a time for everything, and we really have to bring it. Okay, I mean, there might be a scripture on this here. I remember. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, please. I gotta get this scripture really quick. It's Psalms 33 and 1 through 3. Let me make sure I'm getting it with the KJV. Please. All right. So here we are. Psalms 33 and 3. Sing unto him a new song, meaning you would have to continue to work on your art, making new songs. If you are called and have the talent to do so, or if you have worked hard to do so. Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully. Play skillfully with a loud noise. Play skillfully. Play skillfully with a loud noise. That's all I'm saying. The Bible is already telling us what we need to do. It's not this thing where, I hope the elder hears my song. Let me hurry up and put a song out. Let me put 30 songs out. Let me go make this video. Just to try to get some type of vain glory. No. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you, if your song doesn't move me, once again, doesn't mean my music's going to move you, but I can tell you one thing. I was put over the whole, and when I was in Africa with Elder Rawchaa, the whole music ministry and the entire G.O.C.C. But I didn't want to be, because I don't want to tell people what they could do with their own music. I've been doing music professionally for a long time, making hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. Like I told you, I had my own radio station, got radio play. I paid money for famous people. I've done all of the things, and a lot of people like you have done it too. And you understand, so much to where I didn't need to beg for a record deal at all. It was always there. Okay. Like I said, my best friend brokered his own deal with his own money, similar to Master P. Okay. So I said that to say I can speak on these things. We have to, as grown men, find another thing to do, another skill outside of that, to just say, I got to do the work. It's like you guys are going so far and wide as if that's the only work. When no, we need more men to do this work here. You can go do the music when you get home. Well, listen, the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. We don't need everyone to do music. We don't need everyone, not music. We don't need everyone to do rap, because that's ruining our neighborhoods. And right now, the rap for the last 10 years have been ABC. That's just the reality of it. Have been ABC. Okay, have been ABC. It's no more Big Daddy Kane's or Rakim. You understand? Jada Kiss, Fabulous, Lloyd Banks. It's no more storytellers or like proper songwriters. It's no more. It's just pop this, pop that. You know, and now it's like similar in the truth. It's like, well, we got to keep up with the stuff going on in the world. I get it. But really, we can create something of our own instead of us sounding. I'm like, you create it. If you keep making music so much, all of your songs will sound the same. I just hear right now a lot of noise. Just telling you the truth. I hear a lot of noise. Cats are in the studio day in, day out, and I'm not really hearing. I'm hearing a lot of album fillers. I'm not hearing no hits. I'm telling you the truth from experience. I'm not hearing a lot of hits. So you guys need to be patient a little bit. Let me tell you, Elder Rawchaa, the only song he would play, the 12 Tribes of Israel song. And he wasn't making no more music. And if he was, it was taking time to come out. But that one song, it's like a scripture. How powerful is one scripture before you even read the rest of the scriptures in the Bible? Manifold. You could take that one scripture, go to another precept. It's what's embedded and embodied in that song, the spirit of it. Even the person itself has to be humble for the spirit to work fully. Has to be a hard worker, diligent. Can't be sloppy to where you can't hear what they're saying. See? And I'm not going to even get into the auto-tune thing. I mean, because I understand that artists for years was using auto-tune. In my time, and I'm not that old, but I know what I'm talking about. I'm 37. I'm be 38 in March. In my time, when I was coming up in high school, they were using it to mix and master vocals, make them sound crisp. Now we're using it to sound like AI and get our people used to robotics. So we're really doing the same thing as the industry. So we just got to stop the watered down thing. Oversaturation. Our people, we just all want to do the same gift. And I have to be honest, everyone does not have that gift. Everyone does not have that gift. So in the scriptures, the Levites were handpicked Levites to be in the choir, to sing praises to the Most High. That's a job. It's a really good job. So singing is better than rapping, honestly. That's like the original thing. Right? And I'm not the best singer. But you understand, I sing on my track sometimes. I don't really care to focus on singing, but I make my hits. But and I rap. I've been doing it for a long time, pretty good, and won a few battle rap contest, all that, right? I'm a freestyler. I do this for real. I do this, right? But I understand that, hey, I'm not going to be rapping in the wilderness. You understand? I'm going to be a shepherd. That's my job. That's what I was called to do. I was called to be a shepherd. Okay, and I have many other talents. Somebody need me to help build something, I'm ready to build. Somebody need to help me start a fire. Somebody need me to help them go to war. Whatever they need me to do as a man, my hands will get dirty. Okay, there's no studios there for you to put your earphones on, and then it's like you just sitting there looking simple as the day is old. The wife is like, "Yo, brother, what's going on?" You know, it's not turn up all day. That's not the work. When you just turned up all day, it's work. It's actual work, man work. So that's all I'm saying, guys. I'm not here to put anybody down. I'm here to finally take the machete, cut through the weeds, make a pathway so we can continue to stay focused on Christ. And if you're not supposed to do it, I'm not telling you to hang it up. I'm telling you to work harder on it. And just because you say a higher, I am not going to say that you go hard or your track interests me. Because my track may not interest you. And I guess the good thing about me is I'm not going to get offended. that means I need to hit the drawing board again. But I've been doing this long enough to know. I've been doing this long enough to know when I got to hit, when I don't, when something can be better. Yeah. So I really don't even listen to my own music. I listen to your music more than my own music. It's just how I am. When I do go back and listen, I'm like, whoa, I ain't know I said that. You know what I mean? So it's just how I am. I like to critique myself. So outside of the singers of the Levites, right? You had instrument players. How about more instrument players? So that we can have a foundation for our singers. How about learning how to play some of these instruments? And also, right, the primitive instruments as well. Maybe try making some of the primitive instruments and say, hey, I can do both. That's when you know you've mastered something. Like I can make a little string harp, because the harp that David played wasn't the big old Celtic harp. It was inspired by us. Okay, it was inspired by us. But the big old Celtic harp was not the one he played. It's a small one. Okay, it's a small one. So, and believe it or not, when I was over there in the Middle East, in Africa, they play a lot of these primitive type instruments. All that stuff, yeah. I can't get down all that, but, you know, they play those things. So you guys can also say, hey, while I'm here, this is my talent, but how can I do it if the grid is down or if I'm in a wilderness? You see, instruments were very important because David knowing how to play an actual instrument provoked the demons out of Saul. That's a skill. A skill is an instrument. That's a great skill. Now, we can't have everybody doing it. I'm just saying. Can't have it. That's the problem. We can't have everybody. It's good for us to know, but in the wilderness, you will always need instrument players and singers, but not everybody. Just because everybody won't be that doesn't mean everybody won't sing along like the angels in heaven. Because I'm saying when we went to war or we had festivals, we needed these things. When we had feasts, we needed these things. There was a time for that. But what are you doing when you're not playing an instrument all day? You have to do something else. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys. You have to just do something else that you're known for outside of that. Okay? So I'm not really reading your comments right now because I can't do both. But I will answer the questions later. Soon we will have call-ins because let me tell you, my internet is running very good now. I got the internet, the fiber optics set up, so we are in there like swimwear. Okay, so we are good. We don't need no more Starlink, none of that. And this, I'm getting at least 500. You understand, Mbps is going down. So anyway, I had to put that out there. It's okay sometime if we hurt a little feelings, because when you self-examine, it makes you work harder at your skill. And it also makes you to go and say, hey, maybe I do need to find something else to do. Because you can send me, Elder Rawchaa, all the songs you want. Why? He is not playing everything for a reason. It's not to embarrass anybody. Understand this also. When we play something for the nation, it does not mean we haven't heard this song, or we have to play the best. There's other new people who's going to come and listen to these lessons, and we have to play what would represent our nation best. Some people sometimes make a good video, and then the song is trash. Well, I'm not going to say trash. The song is not that good as the video. Some people might make a great song, and then the video is like, oh, he shot that with a, because iPhones shoot great videos. He shot that with a phone that's not up to date. So, you know, we have to balance this thing. We have to work hard. Like I just read in the scriptures, Psalms 33:3, play skillfully. If you can't do it, go and ask for help. Go and ask for a mentor. Go and, you understand, go to the right studio or ask, you know, get help. Right? Speaking of help, I got this young sister named Shay. Is it Shay or is it Shayla? From the I think it's the London body. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the London body. I'm gonna give you a shout out. A young lady in the truth. and she's doing these biblical cartoons, these biblical narratives. I was like very shocked. She said, "Yes, I'm only 17." I said, "Oh, praise the Most High." I was like, "See, even the young people get it." My children, are way younger than that, and they're doing these cartoons. You understand? 14, 13. I got my 10-year-old. She's working that thing, editing. I'm like, yeah. So the young people get it, understanding that, hey, they have to be known for something. What would they be known for outside of technology? Now they will be able to construct plays and orchestrate plays in theater. Okay, these things are important. They understand how to gather and get people together to tell them what to do and things like that. That's a talent. So entertainment is a talent. But even they know outside of that, do you know how to handle the stuff in the kitchen? Do you know how to do a lot of things by hand when it comes to homesteading, not depending on this system? These are the things that's more important than entertainment is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. Balance, balance, balance. So enough talk. It's just very important for me to put this out there for our people to grow. Like I said, only that 10%, unfortunately, will really understand this. That's really all we can shoot for. And then that 1/3 from there, everyone's going to get the benefit of the doubt. And we hope that they listen. But prophecy is prophecy. Okay, we have all of the people who go on A Gathering 144, and even before I came on here, they should have been with common sense subscribed to G.O.C.C. Media. That's just called common sense. How about I go subscribe even if I'm not watching G.O.C.C. Media? I support this church. How about I go to subscribe there? So that I can, you say you want to do work, so I can help the work. Our people don't take the initiative for things. They don't take the initiative for things. Some of you out there, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care how cool you are with a brother or sister. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This is going to help the spirit flow a little better. Stop doing activities or songs or whatever with people who may not be on your level until they get to that level. Because it will not highlight your talent of the Most High to the extent that it was supposed to. Just because you're getting played or just because people want to hear you more, whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean that person doesn't have the potential. It's just the reality that they may need a little bit more work. They used to tell me that when I first started doing music. I got that heart, man. I'm like, man, that's my homie. I'm gonna get him on a song. And then people started telling me, listen, your songs are not coming out to the fullest potential because you're putting these mediocre people on the songs. I know they're cool with you, but I love the fact that when they were real with me like that, I'm like, you know what? I just got to keep it real with my homies and let them know, listen, bro, we can do this song together or whatever, but I also try to give them, mentor them and try to help them of how they can do better if they want to get better. If they don't listen, being Israel is about being real. It's about helping your brother and sister and they have to face reality. Constructive criticism is no problem. It gets us all better is what I'm saying. You guys think I just became a great teacher overnight? You think these elders became great teachers overnight? We have to all go through constructive criticism. We all had to go through discipline and being able to shut our mouths straight up, because some men don't know how to just shut their mouths. They always, want to say something as if they know something better when you can always learn something from someone. I'm never above learning. I'm always ready to learn, even if it's from someone in the body. This is what I'm not going to do, though. Have someone in the body just trying to come and tell me as if they the elder and they haven't been anointed by the Most High. Something, you need to be doing this. No. You need to be in the back of the class listening until you're anointed. You can't come around trying to tell elders what to do. That's the thing that I'm not going to do. Because if you got some wisdom and you're humble, I'm open ear to anybody. I'm made in the image of the Most High. It says the Most High gives grace to the humble. So I'm going to give grace to you because I'm made in the image of the Most High, because you're humble. But he's going to resist the proud. So those who think they know all of that, trying to come with this little deep knowledge and trying to sound deep, you're going to get resisted. You're not going to be heard. And that's from anybody. So let us make sure that we're carrying ourselves as such. So stop making these songs with people just because it's your homeboy or your cousin. Be real with them. Be real with them and say, listen, that verse is not up to par. If they want to say, who do you think you is? Let me tell you, don't do a song with them. If the Most High gave you a talent, you kept working on something for a long time, and obviously you've mastered it because people want to continue to hear it, just let the work show. That's why the scriptures have to tell us, covet not certain things. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. You're helping them. You're being real with them. Don't be no man pleaser, because I see a lot of people, they said a higher, so I gotta like the song. Not me. That's being a liar. And a lot of you guys are tainting this truth with this stuff, guys. You're tainting it. Here it is, the industry is coming with straight hard songs that sometime in your head you get hypnotized like, man, that do actually go hard. When we can do the same thing. We can do the same thing. But we got to start studying and working hard and taking our time and being patient. You see, even though I did music, Elder Rawchaa did music, he'll keep telling you, hey, I'm about to come out with this album, because he is. He's working behind the scenes. But what's the most important thing that God called him for? He could put the music down anytime. You didn't hear him say because he did music, oh, I got to do this work. No, his main work was being a shepherd. Same for me. I had music. Like, why you ain't coming out with your music? Listen, my priority is the people. It's Christ and the mission. What am I going to tell him? I made 1,000 songs? Yeah, you know what? You made 1,000 songs. Hey, you think Christ going to be like, oh, man, that was a hit. You know, yeah. Go ahead and you going to go ahead. You're going to get into the kingdom of heaven. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding? Do you really think you're going to get in because you rap some songs? No. You can yell Yasha Allah and Kwam Yasha Allah all you want to. Straight up. You can yell a higher from the top of the mountain. But if that talent that he gave you, and I'm not just talking about music, everyone has another talent outside of music. If you understand? And I'm not talking singers. I'm not talking about singers. Right now I'm talking about rapping. Sisters outside of singing, what do they have to do? Take care of their household, take care of their children. That's a work that they have to do. Outside of them singing, they can't just stand in the corner and sing all day. I'm a singer and I'm just singing. No, their husband gonna be like, yeah, enough of that singing. I need them grits, that beef, turkey bacon, and them eggs. Well, I gotta work on my talent for the Most High. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Some people are so stuck on getting some views and getting some type of little vainglory. We are shutting it down today. Men need to learn how to be men. Stop trying to be too fly. Act like, yeah, you some cats just be rapping like they just in heaven. Or, oh, like I'm the ish. No, you're not. Christ is. The Most High is perfect. We are trying to get, he said our righteousness is as filthy rags. Any man who think he's more special than he ought to, he don't know the scriptures. Let no man think he more of himself than he ought to, as Paul said. Straight up. So I'm here to set the record straight. No more doing songs with the homie and you know he's whack. It's all love and the truth, but if he's whack, he's whack. Next thing you know, these brothers over there got a YouTube channel teaching, but in the music video with the shirts off. What is going on here? We stopping all of this young boy generation stuff. We need men of the Most High, and we need to stop man pleasing. Straight up. And the sisters don't know no better. They just like, oh, that was a nice song. They hear that little same little music and they be ready to jam. But sisters, you have to start understanding the difference of a good song and a man. That dude will hypnotize you like Pan was playing the flute. You married this dude for a song because he can sing good or rap good? No. That ain't gonna pay the bills. Unless he's making it do that. Talents within us But we, this is what this is about, talents within us, but we have to do it in a correct manner. We got people begging to get on the elder shows and be, elders move through the spirit. Anytime he played my song, I'm like, Elder, you ain't got to do that. I always told him that. Yes, I'm the elder, and of course, through my works in time, I'm proven, but I'm like, I like to stay behind the scenes. But it comes a time where it's like, no, it's not enough real pure men or women to do this work. So you got to put those people who don't really want some vainglory out of this. It's just what it is, man. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse. But we got to cut through the weeds. We didn't do this to become clowns. We didn't do this to play around. We did this to really build a powerful nation. Okay, this have became Hebrew Hollywood. Talking about we need to do award shows and all this. No, I'm not saying that's bad, but it's like, let's not bring what they're doing in the world to this. We don't need no vainglory and a plastic trophy. We don't need all of that. We need to praise the Father. Okay. So, by the way, I seen some about a car. I thought I put this out there for this Tesla thing. Be careful for those of you who got Teslas. I've been seeing the Tesla car burn up. I seen one thing on social media where that thing just took off on its own. So I'm just saying, be careful with these little cars like that, because you don't know. When I was young, I was watching something called The Knight Rider. The Knight Rider was like the Tesla today. So they've been doing this stuff a long time ago, guys. They probably been having these cars for the elite, just not telling you about it. But be careful, because these cars can take control and all that in the times that we coming into. Just be careful out there, okay? So outside of that, I thought I'd bring up a topic before I go into these songs and things like that. We have the brother Master P and his son out there, and since we talk about talents within us, this brother has a talent. He got the 80-20 deal. He uses a life insurance policy, I think from his grandfather or something like that, or his father or something like that. I don't remember, but I think his grandfather. And he invested it into his music. Okay, and he's been pretty much grinding hard for his family ever since. I'm not saying the brother's perfect. I'm not saying I agree with everything for the brother. He don't know the truth yet. But I know he is a man of the Most High. And, he's better than a lot of these other rappers out here. He's paid his people. All of that. So this is what I don't like. I see a new trend happening. Children, this is another distraction. Children going against their fathers. The scriptures tell us to honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land that the Most High giveth thee. In Exodus 20. And it's as if the sons of perdition are now going around to the baby mothers. Now, mind you, this is not any of my business, but it's out there right now, because this is their own family business that shouldn't even be promoted by other grown men. It's like, how is another grown man? Hey, man, and this is how they throw it out there. This is how they throw it out there, man. I hope they put it out there, man. I hope they fix this. I hope they fix this situation. Like, brother, you're a black man. You're a grown man. Why don't you not promote that? Don't promote it. The less you promote it, the Jewish people or the you-wish people, right? These people promoting certain things behind the scenes, it will have no power. The fire will, you understand, get weakened. You put the fire right out. Why as a grown man, we are promoting celebrity gossip? This is what I'm saying. That's really no different than what I'm saying. Oversaturation of rappers. Everyone's a celebrity gossiper now. Oh, man, you heard about this. You heard about... That's your talent as a grown man? To promote gossip as a man? Men shall be like women in that day. I can't stand to see a young man disrespect his elders or his father. Regardless of whatever. You keep that behind the scenes. You keep that in the family business, man. That is so weak. It's so weak to talk down on your parents, your family. You talk to them personally. You don't put that stuff out on social media. So Romeo, man, if you ever listen to this, it's weak, brother. It's real weak. And you need to go apologize and make it right with your father and talk to him personally. Don't put that stuff on social media. I'm not going to disrespect you because you're still someone's son. But I'm going to tell you right now, that is weak. And it's not of the Most High God. You wouldn't be Romeo if it wasn't for your father. He could have left you in the hood with your mother. Don't try to say you want to say the mother's right now. But your father is paying for your mother and the man she's staying with. He pays for all of that. For many years. Over 20 years. What man does that? And you know the type of man Master P is. He ain't no punk. He's a real street dude. So we want to talk about all the things of a man's image, not knowing what he's really doing behind the scenes. Listen, let me tell you, because, most men, they be like, no, that man gonna pay for you. I'm gonna give you what I need to give you for my son. But he's paying for her and his child's way old. He ain't got to pay no child support. Look at the integrity of that man. Promote that. Promote that. I don't agree with these men and their lifestyles in Hollywood, but he's a person who really don't like Hollywood in the first place, but he's not in the truth, so we don't follow the world. 50 Cent's son gets on social media. 50 Cent, what they don't know, 50 Cent chased him around to try to have a relationship with his son. Once again, the baby mother thing. Who's getting into the baby mother's ear? Are they trying to get an insurance policy on these gentlemen? They trying to find a way through, huh? You got Bow Wow going against Jermaine Dupri. Listen, I know some of these guys probably done some terrible things. I heard about Jermaine Dupri with the crisscross people, but all I'm saying is this is a new thing going on that we cannot get distracted by. We have to stay focused. It's not our business. It is their family business. Even in the truth, when you hear something, it ain't your freaking business. We got to start learning to mind our business. You understand? We got to start learning to mind our business. The scripture said if you hear something someone told to you, don't say nothing. Don't let it burst. Now, if it's something, of course, that's bad that needs to be told, that's different. That's not promoting gossip. If it's something that needs to be told. But gossip, we got men promoting celebrity gossip. That's their talent within us as black men. My goodness. And I watched the interview with the brother, with one of the brothers who did an interview with him. I can't put him out there because this dude be sometimes doing some crazy stuff. But our people, I'm just glad to say that our people are finally having the talks, about how we really need to restructure things, how we need to make sure we continue to discipline our children, because, man, it's just bad out here. But anyway, man, that for a father to have to come out to even speak on that when he's already showed his fruits of his labor, he don't think he was going to leave this stuff behind to his son. He's like, you know what? I'm about to do like Bill Gates now. I'm gonna just leave all of my stuff behind to the charity, because sometimes these young children don't appreciate what their family has put in. You know what I mean? Like, wow, we gotta have more honor, man. We gotta start being real with one another. Stop being man pleasers. Stop lying to one another. Hey, man, you like this song? Oh man, that joint go hard. Come on now. When you're in the studio with them, you say, man, I think it should be this. I think it should be that. If they get offended, that ain't your real brother. If they want to continue to do this song, let them do that song. Don't pressure them about it. But maybe in time they'll figure out what it's supposed to be. So anyway, I'm gonna first play my elder because I have honor. I'm gonna first play my elder, and I'm gonna probably play the cartoons first. A few, my children's cartoons are about 20 minutes, and you understand the other ones are I don't know how long hers is, but I'm gonna play what I can. But I tell you what, I'm sure proud of that 17-year-old young lady. So let's first got a few people I'm gonna play tonight. Doesn't mean I know these people. I've ever, you know what I mean? But there's a brother who I said I was gonna play a song today too. I'm gonna find him while I'm playing this for you guys. So until then, where is that at? Where is that at? Where is that at? Give me one moment, guys. Give me one moment here. Okay. So give me one moment, people. I see it. Alrighty. We're getting ready to play Rawchaa, Spirit of Songs, After the Fire is Gone. What a great video. So I'm going to play that one first, and I'm going to go into the cartoons. And y'all can just sit back and relax and check out the talents within us, part 2. And I will be doing more of it. This is not going to be the only one. I'm going to be showing some of you who I don't show tonight. Don't think because I said everything I said that you fit in that category. I cannot play everyone's song in one night. It just doesn't work like that. Okay? I'm just telling our people, let's make sure that we work hard. Not only become rappers. Okay? We need more things than that. We need more things than basketball players. You can't play basketball in the wilderness. We need you to do something else now. You can't play NFL in the wilderness. We need you to do something else now. That's all I'm saying. That's the job for master, but we need you to now do something else. We're glad you can catch a football. We're glad you can, run track. But can you run if it's time to go to war? That's what we need. Anybody can say they can, but war is different when you actually do it skillfully. Okay? Anybody can pick up a weapon, but can you skillfully do it when you're put under pressure? Shout out to Kingdom Tactical, by the way. So let's go ahead and play this. Give me one moment here. Let me get that thing right. And we are in. Let me fix it up a little bit. Is that how it's going to be? I guess it's how it's going to be. Okay, cool. Let me turn the thing on. Uh-oh, the sound.
It's being called a catastrophe.
Bring it back.
Return now to the ongoing chaos in Hong Kong, where we have...
After the Earth shook.
It's being called a catastrophe of major proportions.
An extraterrestrial invasion.
What's that smell?
No lights. Oh, who's there?
What's going on inside my house? Fire! What's all this?
It's cold in here. It's so cold in here. Come here, hey, come here. What's that?
Police! What? My brother was talking about
The Most High God of Israel will send a judge. He's sending soon. He's coming soon. Are you ready?
He told me martial law was coming.
Who's at my door?
Elder Rawchaa. They was teaching me, but I ain't
What are you doing? Let go of
was no longer blue. Send your angels to pull us through. See what your world's come to, and it's plaguing us all since the fall. Lord, I know we must be strong through it all, and I know we must endure, 'cause we served too long, but now it's over. A strong wind coming, there's trouble in this storm. Nowhere to run, no peace, and there's no calm. So tell me, where will you go? I see people, they're running, the hell is coming strong. So tell me, who will stand after the fire's gone? No more society, the storm took everything. No waking from this dream, we must withstand the rain, the rain. Oh, Lord, we are your chosen, we must go through it all, and I know we must believe that you can bring us through, again cross over. A strong wind is blowing, there's trouble in the storm. Nowhere to run, no silence, there's no calm. So tell me, where will you go? I see people, they're running, the hell is coming strong. So tell me, who will stand after the fire's gone? See, there's no need to run, there's no shelter can save us from the rain that we all knew was come. Yeah, the sky is dark, there's no more day. I knew this time would come my way, and just like Noah's day, the storm has come. It took them away. The storm is come. It's finally judgment day. Ooh. So tell me, where will you go? I see people, they're running, the hell is coming strong. So tell me, who will stand after the fire's gone? He's in the storm. Who will stand after the fire's gone?
You talking about fire. You talking about fire. Let me tell you, boy. You talking about fire. That song right there.
In today's age of technology,
Yeah, we ain't dealing with that. You talking about fire. Woo. Yeah, buddy. So let me go ahead and play this 1 second. Let me go ahead and play this cartoon. Yeah, you know what? Let me play this brother's song first before I go into this cartoon, because I said I was gonna play it, and I don't want to forget it. So let me play this brother. Let me play this brother's song, because I don't know the brother. Don't want to get his name forgotten, but I know he got a new video. So let's go ahead and play this brother. I think he's from maybe the New York body. You guys can tell me. You know what I like? This is what I like. I like originality. Like I said, we had the show where we talked about a lot of our people would send me stuff about Asians dancing and all of it. Let me tell you, I can care less about any nation doing the things that God bless us to do. I can care less about it because they're eating from it and we're not. These same people who you be showing, they'll close their gates to you to where you can't even come in their community. Straight up. They'll call the police on you. They'll be the ones giving you the contracts. You see what I'm saying? So I can care less about this stuff. I want to see my people. I don't want to see copycat stuff. I'm sorry. I don't want to see another Whitney Houston that's white. I don't care about that. I want to see my people. And if that doesn't mean that if a white person can't sing, that I'm not going to give them that credit. That's not what I'm saying. Eminem is a great rapper. But our people are the one who's down. That's why Christ said, go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Go not into the way of the Gentiles. They're already doing good. So I need to see my people. I want to feel their soul. I want to feel their struggle and hear their stories. These cats, these Gentiles they living fat right now off of Babylon. So what story do they have to tell me? That's not a story to me. It sounds like a nice story where nothing bad happened in your life. Okay? And don't try to force the curses on you because you're a Gentile. You can't force yourself to be Israel. No, we fit the curses for real. So I'm saying that to say, I love originality. So this brother's a Benjamite. He sounds like Benjamin. I remember back in the days trying to do some songs, but he was like, he's Jamaican. Let me get on a song with him. I'm like, this brother's accent sounds nothing like Jamaican. Not that it has to, but don't try to act like that's what you are if it's not original. I just like original stuff. So this brother actually sounds like it. And that's what really got me to like this song. It's not just because every Benjamite doesn't stay in Jamaica, so all of them are not going to sound like it. But you don't try to force the accent. Don't try to do that because it's going to be whack. I'm just keeping it real with you. So that's one thing I like about this. And I'm going to play this brother's song, All Praises to the Most High. Been watching him for a little while because I've always liked that little Jamaican vibe, that Benjamin vibe. So let's play this brother's song without further ado. Yeah. Let's play this.
Benjamin, my ox, my brethren, praying without season, mankind hearted freezing. Let's go. Them say they not take no talk. What them a take forget some loving at them heart. Say they not take no talk. Them not no loving at them heart. Them hear wisdom and frown upon it. Sinking sand they build them home upon it. Some think on them own the planet. Destruction them sit down a planet. Love it decrease and evil I go hard, you know. Israelites miss and don't forsake the Lord, you know. You shine your Christ on your foot, just on your God, you know. Can't do you nothing. When the adversary pressure you, no stress of you. No make the enemy get the best of you. Lean on the Messiah, press of ya. Don't forget the message of the letter, ya. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy lurking at the cut. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy. No give no energy to negativity. Positive vibration are the key. No make it pull you down like gravity. No make it pull you down like gravity. When obstacles are not the way like a big stone, direct your prayers to the man on the big throne. Give it to the Father and leave it alone, leave it alone. Don't render evil for evil. When the wicked persecute you season to season, hunt them a hunt. No give iniquity, no room in your heart. The blessing I go come and the blessing I go come. Get on your knees and pray for them. Hope the Father make a way for them. Hope he make a way for them. I hope they listen to the song when he play for them. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy a lurking at the cut. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy.
C'est pour toute autorité.
Amen. Wickedness can't stand them. He don't wanna condemn them. Most High him reach out them on them, but they don't care. I don't understand them. Wickedness can't stand them. He don't wanna condemn them. Most High him reach out them on them, but them no care. I don't understand them. Palms to the sky, no lie, I send a prayer up. Sins to be cleared up, Most High hear us. Blood's crying out aloud, I know you tear up. World's full of wickedness, not be near us. Israel cheer up, demons they fear us. These are the end times, Christ he prepared us. His love is an honor, that wouldn't change up. With the whole armor, we got to stay prayed up. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy a lurking at the cut. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. Send them up, way up. Yeah. Fight the battle till your eyes them shut. I see the enemy.
Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Now, see, that's that original Jamaican bad boy. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So, that's what I'm talking about right there. Not that trying to sound Jamaican. That's Jafakin. He came with it. They came with it. The whole body of New York. Shalom to y'all. They did that. You understand? Yeah. That's brother Sharath Benjamin. Yeah, Sharath Benjamin. Yeah, Benjamin the Warriors. You understand? Bring Benjamin into Benjamin. Know what I'm talking about? That's how we get down south. Oh yeah. We come with them punchlines. They did that. They did that. Yeah, the boy had me hype up in here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So anyway, man, thing was fire. See, your spirit gonna tell you if it's rocking. If you sitting there like trying to feel it, it's not there. You know, just because you got deep words, this is a thing that being in the rap business for a long time, sometimes you don't have people with balance. You have people sometimes that's too lyrical to where the females is like, the females want to jam. The females want to have fun. That's just the reality of it. You try to sound too deep, no one can jam to it. So that's the thing where the East Coast would sometimes try to kind of mess up a little bit. It's too deep, astronomical, diabolical, theological. No, nothing's, I'm not moved to that. You know what I mean? So we want to use the big words, but you still want to have the production behind it and the right beat to make it jam. You see, so when T.I. came out, that's when he had the lyrics with the beat. Because they didn't think the people from the South could actually have them lyrics like that. And that's why it's still down here till this time. And that's no bashing on any coast. That's just the reality of it. Like, our people evolve. And we want to jam sometime too. You got people like Cassidy. He came out with his little song, but then because he's really a battle rapper. But when you keep battle rapping too long, the female's gonna be like, yeah, that was deep. But this is the thing with the females though. They be jamming to the ABC rap too much. So that's where the East Coast is right. So that's where we have to have balance. You know what I mean? They want to hit lean with it, rock with it. That's not rap. I'm sorry. That's not rap. That's not hip hop. That's actually trash, if you want to be honest. It's a catchy song, but to be real, it's trash. But the balance of it is what this brother just brung. He came with them lyrics and came with the hit at the same time. It's the fine balance. You see, I don't want to hit just no regular beat and then you spitting lyrics on it, and I'm just like, okay, you went hard, but I didn't move. I mean, like, it's no feeling in it. It's just like regular. You spitting a bunch of lyrics, but this is how you'll know. Play it for a sister. If she just say, oh man, that's deep. Because she ain't trying to make you sound bad, but if she's jamming to that thing. So, for instance, the Mobb Deep song, Quiet Storm. That was a hard beat and hard lyrics. So that's where I started feeling the East Coast. I'm like, okay. The East Coast, I'm like, okay, because I wasn't really feeling Jay-Z like that. He went hard, but the beats was so regular. It's a hard knock life for us. He went hard on there. But let's be honest, most of the songs sounded so regular until he came out with Big Pimpin'. That's when Pimp C came on that thing. And Bun B show you how to flip your tongue. That's when it was fire. Other than that, until he started getting production from Dr. Dre, you know what I mean? He had some classics, but just what I'm saying is regular beats with hard lyrics is cool, but we got to start having balance. Because the females gonna tell you if that thing is whacking. I'm gonna tell you right now, you got to have a little jam to it. So this brother came through rocking. You know what I mean? Because when I see the females happy, I'm like, that you got to hit. When they see the children happy, you got to hit. But fellas who just want to hang around fellas and be deep, yo, son, nah. We got to balance that thing. Dudes hanging around dudes all day, they going to tell you what you want to hear. You see what I'm saying? If them children is jamming to that thing, when I put one of y'all songs on and I see my children, like the babies jamming to it, I know that those songs were worldly. I'm not talking about the worldly part. Understand what I'm saying? Please don't be overrighteous and overzealous. Please don't. Please. We're bringing it back to history. Please don't do that. Okay. What they was talking about there was garbage. But we talking about the actual sound itself. So what if I put that song on for a baby and the baby's jamming? Let me put on some Shadiah War. Let me put on some Brother Could Come with Shadiah War. The babies is they like that new trap music sound. You know, it got a nice hook, nice catchy hook, and then, you know, you got the lyrics that's coming with it. You know. Now, sometimes some people try to get too ABC with the trap music, and that's where I got to agree with the East Coast. It's like, nah, bro. That's not hip-hop. It's not hip-hop at all. I'm sorry to tell you. You need to get your pen game right and start writing again. It's just the reality of it. Okay. So what I'm saying is we got to have balance. What I like about the West Coast would always come with they would come with that bump. Like, so you knew you had to come with the bump first. If the beat is bumping, then you put the lyrics on. If the beat is regular, how did you actually get the spirit to get on that thing? It's like, no, that's where battle rapping, it's just, and think about it. Why everything we do got to go against each other with battle rap? It's like, even though it's a skill, it's like you just tearing each other down. You know, but battle rappers' problem is they can write lyrics, pages of lyrics, and remember them in their head. Like down south, you got to know it from your own head. But that's another form of freestyle. They're writing lyrics, and they remember like 10 minutes of rhymes, and they're going against each other. But these guys, their problem was they couldn't make a hit song. So a lot of them the record labels tried to get with them, but these guys couldn't make hit songs. They could not balance the commercial with the lyrics. So that's what I'm telling us. We have to actually balance. We have to balance it. And then you can't get too commercial because now it's going to sound too sweet. Like Lil Flip trying to come commercial. I treat you like milk, I'll spoil you. Whack. Straight whack. But here Lil Flip's proper freestyles. From the dome, from his mind, he kills the freestyles. But when you try to become too commercial, yeah, that's where it becomes whack. That song, yeah, Sunshine, I treat you like milk, I'll spoil you. I'm like, no, that was whack. So, but anyway, I thought I put that out there. Oh yeah, I'm a hip hop head. I know all the hip hop. You understand? You gotta have that beat rocking first. If the beat is regular and mediocre, don't even send it to me. Don't even send it to me. And it's not no thing where, well, Elder, you might like certain beats. I might like certain beats. This is true. But if it plays for a female outside of her being from the East Coast, is that thing balanced? Because we know hip hop came from the East Coast. Play it for a child. You know what I mean? That's how you gonna know if that thing is a hit. I like the old Jay-Z most of it. I love Jay-Z's lyrics. Crazy. Dust your shoulders off. But the beat, it's like when it came with whack beats, it was just like ready to go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not telling you I go listen to none of that worldly music. I have a history of hip hop. So I'm just telling you guys like how to not sound mediocre in the truth just by saying the Most High's name and saying, Kwam Yasharala, we coming back. All right, like new songs. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about the struggles that we went through. That's not only I used to do this, I'm not sinning no more. Let's talk about something else now. I'm just saying, like, we need some new stuff. You know? Keep the world out of it, but make these hits. How many Kwam Yasharala songs we got now? We made the first Kwam Yasharala song ever in the Hebrew Israelite history. And you understand, we start hearing thousands of songs like that. Okay, our people, we need something new. We need something new. Okay? So let's go ahead and play. Should I stay with the music? I'm gonna go with the cartoon and bring the music back. Let me calm it down for a second. And I'm gonna play some more of the music. You understand? Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Abraham and Isaac's Test by Lion's Kids. I'm Lion, and that's my kids. So you ready? Let's go ahead and pull that up.
A lot can come from a conversation.
Let's pull that up here. It's about 20 minutes. You can tell your kids to subscribe to that. You can tell your kids to subscribe to that. And they're going to be coming out with more cartoons. They were already working on the other one. It's not a quick thing. It takes work. All right? So just understand that. So here we go. Let me take myself off of the screen. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoy it.
The term Shabbat Shalom generally means peace be unto you, which can be used when you say hello and also when you say goodbye. Okay guys, let's pray of our delicious meal.
I thank you for the food you have blessed us with, and in Messiah's name we pray. Amen. Just so you guys know, the name Ahia is our God's true name. In Hebrew, that means I am, which can be found in Exodus chapter 3.
Who's hungry? Because I know I am.
All right, enough fooling around. Let's dig in.
Remember the story of Abraham and Isaac, his son?
Oh yeah, isn't that in the book of Jasher?
Oh yeah, I actually have the Bible with me right now. Let's take a look.
Whoa, what happened?
I think we're in...
Bible?
What? The Bible?
Wow, this is extraordinary. And look, it's Jasher. Should we have a little adventure, guys?
Yep.
Rawchaa, wait up!
The Book of Jasher, Abraham and Isaac.
Huh? What's a bunch of grapes doing here?
Whoa, what's all this? I think it's... Wait, someone's coming. Hi!
But I was born before you. You have nothing
Yeah,
over me.
I want to hear all that.
You understand
Yeah,
me?
let's not forget, I'm the true heir.
Yeah, that's cool, Lord, whatever, but the next best thing is this. When I was 13, I did everything Father said and dedicated myself to the Most High, probably unlike you.
If the Most High told Father to make me a sacrifice, I will become one, happily. My dedication to Father and the Most High is much better than yours. And the Most High heard this and decided it would be the perfect test for Abraham to prove his love for him. And the day arrived when the sons of God and Satan placed themselves before the Lord.
Where have you come from?
From going up and down all over the earth.
What do you have to say that involves all the children of the earth?
I have seen all the children of the earth who serve you and remember you when they need anything from you. And when you give them what they want, they get comfortable and take you for granted, then forget all about you. Have you now seen Abraham, son of Terah, who at first had no children? He served you, made altars for you, and proclaimed your name all over the earth. But now that he has his son Isaac, he has also gotten comfortable, and the Lord has been forgotten. So admit he has brought you no offering, neither a burnt offering or a peace offering, or any animal on the day his son Isaac was weaned. Even from the time of his son's birth until now, being 37 years old, he has not built an altar or given any offering, because he saw that you gave him what he requested and therefore has forgotten your name.
Have you considered Abraham? There is none like him in all the earth, a perfect and upright man before me, one that fears God and avoids evil. If I were to say to him to give up his only son as a burnt offering, he would not resist. The same goes for any animal from his flocks or herds.
Speak to Abraham like you said, and this day we will see whether or not he is loyal to you.
Let's get out of here.
Abraham.
Here I am, Lord.
Take Isaac, your only son, and go to the land of Moriah and sacrifice him as a burnt offering to me.
How will I be able to separate Isaac from his mother in order to do this?
What will his mom say? Let's go see what happens next.
and went to his tent to speak with his wife about what he must do.
Hello, my lord. How are you?
Sarah, Isaac my son is grown now, and he has not studied the laws of the Most High. So tomorrow I will go and bring him to Shem and Eber, his son, and there he will learn about the laws of the Most High.
You have spoken well. Go and take him to study, but do not take him far away from me. Also, do not let him stay too long, because I'm very attached to my son.
Come, Sarah, let's pray to our God so that he may do well with us. And they prayed together, hoping things would be all right. Sarah hugged and kissed Isaac and gave him instructions for their journey.
Oh, Isaac, how can I allow myself to let you leave?
Then she also gave Abraham instructions for Isaac.
Please watch over him. I have no other child than him. And if he needs food or water, do not hesitate to give him any. And don't let him go on foot or let him be in the sun. And please don't hold him from anything he wants, but do as he asks.
And Sarah cried very much the whole night about Isaac. And in the morning, she dressed him in a very beautiful garment and put him on a turban with a precious stone on it.
You look so handsome.
Then soon enough, it was time to leave. Abraham and Isaac told Sarah to go back to their tent, and she got very emotional.
Why do you have to go? I don't want you to go.
Everyone there with them cried with Sarah. Then she had to eventually leave. It's going to be all right, Sarah.
Don't cry, Sarah.
Oh, you're going to get me so teary-eyed. Please, no. It's going to be okay.
Please be careful. Take care of yourself.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll be okay. On the way, Ishmael and one of the servants had an unreasonable conversation. You know my father is going to sacrifice Isaac, and when father comes back, all of Isaac's things that he was supposed to inherit will be passed to me. I am father's first son anyway.
You do remember he sent you and your mother away, right? And surely I would get to inherit any of that Abraham house.
While they were talking, Satan came in the form of an old man to try and deceive Abraham and Isaac.
Are you silly? Or have no common sense to do this to your only son? God blessed you with a son in your old age, and you are going to take him from the earth, although he has done no harm. Do you not understand that this cannot be from the Lord? He would not be so evil to say, go kill your own child.
But Abraham knew that this was Satan trying to distract them. And Abraham rebuked Satan from them. Get thee behind me, Satan! The Lord rebuke thee! They continued their journey, and Satan came again, but in the form of a young man to trick Isaac.
Do you realize your silly old father has come to kill you for nothing? Don't listen to him. He's a silly old man. And don't let your precious soul and good looks go to waste.
Father, have you heard what he said? Do not listen to him, Isaac. He is Satan in disguise, trying to steer us from God's commands. I rebuke you, Satan.
This company didn't have deep observability from Giga.
Fair use.
When they went into the water, at first it only reached to their legs.
Fair use for educational purposes only. Fair use.
But then it rose all the way up to their necks. Suddenly, Abraham remembered that at this place there was no random brook of water. I know this place, and I know there was no water here before. But I know now, it is Satan that does all this to us to distract us from God's words. The Lord rebukes you, Satan. Get away from us. We follow only the commands of God. And just like that, land appeared back as if nothing had happened. Abraham looked up and saw that they were close to their destination. My son, on that mountain, do you see what I see?
I see a pillar of fire and a cloud, and the glory of the Lord is seen in it.
Ishmael and Eleazar, do you also see what we see? We see nothing but any regular old mountain. And this Abraham knew, that the Lord did not accept them onto the mountain, and that they should stay behind. Stay here with the animals while me and Isaac go to the mountain and worship the Lord. Then we will return to you guys. Then Abraham and Isaac went together with the things they needed to the mountain.
Father, I see the fire and wood, but where is the lamb that is supposed to be a burnt offering to the Lord?
The Lord has made his decision for you to be a perfect burnt offering instead of the lamb.
I will do all of what the Lord says, with joy and cheerfulness in my heart.
Is there anything in your heart telling you that this is not right? Please tell me, my son. Do not hide it from me.
Father, as long as the Lord lives, and as long as I live, there is nothing in my heart that will cause me to not listen to the word of God. But I have a joyful and cheerful heart about this. Blessed is the Lord who has chosen me this day as a burnt offering for him.
Abraham rejoiced and was happy with Isaac's answer. And on they went to build the altar. And the whole time Abraham cried until they had finished.
Make sure that I am tied up good, so I do not move when the knife hits my flesh. And when you are done, bring my remaining ashes to my mother, and tell her that it is me. But do not tell her if she is high up somewhere, or she could jump off and die out of sadness of my death.
And Abraham cried for his son, and for what he was about to do.
Do what the Most High has commanded us quickly, Father, so we can be done.
And when Abraham heard this, he started to cry. And they both cried together, for they loved each other very much. And right when Abraham was about to sacrifice his son, the angels of mercy came to reason with God to spare Isaac's life.
Fair use. O Lord, you are a merciful and loving King over all that you have created in heaven and earth.
Have empathy for Abraham and Isaac, for they are doing as you commanded this day.
Can't you see Abraham has his son on the altar, bound to be killed like an animal? Please have empathy for them, O Lord. And after the angels reasoned with God, then he said,
Abraham, do not harm Isaac in any way. Now I know that you fear me by doing this thing, and not refusing to sacrifice your only son to me.
And after God was done talking, they spotted a ram that was made since the beginning of time for this very purpose, was caught stuck in a dry bush. And Satan was the one who made the ram get stuck in the bush as another attempt to stop them from doing God's work. And Abraham took the ram to be in his son's place. Abraham killed the ram and sprinkled some of its blood onto the altar, for the Lord had prepared this ram for that day to be a burnt offering instead of Isaac.
This ram has taken my son's place and will be represented as the blood of my son.
And the sacrifice was accepted before the Lord, as if it had been Isaac. And the Lord blessed Abraham and his seed on that day. He met back with Ishmael and their servant. And Satan repeated this and left.
Oh, Isaac. Oh, Isaac, why couldn't it have been me who died instead of you? I finally had a son at 90, and my joy has turned into sadness now that you're gone for an offering to God. Who can go against the words of God? The one who made every living thing. The Lord is perfect, and all he does is holy. While my eyes tear up, in my heart, I am happy for this day.
Sarah laid her head upon her servant's bosom, and she became still as a stone. Later, Sarah got up and went searching for her husband.
Sarah's coming.
Sarah went to Hebron, asking many people about what happened to her son.
Have you seen my son Isaac?
Nope, haven't seen him. Later she came with her many servants to Kiriath Arba, looking for Abraham and Isaac, her son.
This is the best time of the year to play World of Tanks.
Sarah's servants went to look for them in the house of Shem and Eber, but could not find them. And Satan, in the form of a humble and very old man, came back to Sarah.
I lied to you. Abraham did not kill his son, and his son is not dead.
Isaac is to live!
Yay!
And when Sarah heard that Isaac was alive, her joy was so great that her soul left her body out of excitement. And when Sarah died, she was gathered to her people.
No, Sarah. Abraham and Isaac need you.
And they went to return to Sarah.
Fair use.
Mother, are you here? She's not here. So they went searching for her.
Have you seen Sarah, my mother? She went as far as Hebron to find you guys, but we didn't know where you guys had went.
And when they found Sarah dead, they all lifted up their voices and cried greatly.
What?
Are you serious?
And Abraham and
goodness,
Isaac
no.
cried
You
greatly,
can't be serious
and everyone
right now.
with them cried for Sarah's death.
That's my... What? Father. Yes, my son. Yes, I know.
Looks like it's time to go back.
That was a crazy experience.
It may be sad, but the moral of the story is to watch how you use your words.
And the devil will try to put things in your life to distract you from God. So do what you know in your heart is right.
Whoa, what's happening?
Whoa!
My gosh, we got to see Abraham and Isaac in real life.
What a journey!
We have to make sure we keep faith and trust in God no matter what, right guys?
Yes.
Watch your words because you don't know if God will test you one day. Until next time, everyone.
Bye, Shalom.
Until next time.
All right. So that was, you understand, the cartoon that I've been trying to show, and it's been a journey because my children was making these little not cartoons, they're making their little page, and I'm trying to tell them, hey, balance the sound, do this, do that, and as time went by, it's just getting better and better. And so now they will be doing the next Baba cartoon pretty soon. They got a lot of stuff to come. What I didn't want them to do is these things on YouTube that's just challenges and stuff like that, all of this worldly nonsense that's out there. You understand? Just to try to get some type of views. You understand? So I wanted them to do something that's for the Most High. And, of course, they have their own little cartoons they write for themselves sometime, too. Just to still have fun for themselves. This is their business. This is their part of the family business that they do. Great artists, and, they draw amazing pictures and things like that. And this is just what they do. So keeps them busy, keeps them positive. This is their part of the LLC that they deal with. Lions Kids is an actual LLC. The business is a part of our LLC. Actually, Key LLC is the umbrella of all of our DBAs. You understand? So anyway, if you want to know, if it's going to be pretty funny, you guys. So this is what I'll say, because we worked so hard, when it comes to computers, programs. It was so frustrating. The internet had went off. I told you guys, it was so much to try to get this cartoon out. It's like the devil was like, don't get this cartoon out. And it finally came out, and I was like, man, I'm just excited to see them continue. And if it be the Most High's will, they just continue to make them. So we're going to tell you the next story. They're already working on it soon. So subscribe if you want to see more. Eventually, they're going to put together a proper movie of it. And hopefully that'll be on some platforms like Amazon in the near future. So that's their goals. You understand? So they got a lot of work to do, and consistency, and just getting better, and it'll be that way. So work on your family business, guys. So when we say talents within us, all of you guys have a talent. And I wanted to put it out there. I was like, man, it's not just about rap. Rap is one. That's a talent too. But just make sure that if you are going to do it, that you do it skillfully, and you also have something to fall back on to continue to help the body in the wilderness. So that's what I was trying to say in a nutshell. But I have to say them so raw and so real sometimes, because you have knuckleheads out there who just don't want to listen, who just want to just say, oh, well, we got to do that. And this is, well, that's what you do. As long as you're not sinning, all praises to the Most High. But if you constantly just getting 20 views and 30 views, maybe you need to work. So sometimes I'll find somebody who's only getting those views and I'll put them up here to help them out. So I'm not saying just because you're getting low views that you can't rap good, but understand you need to start to do research on business, marketing, and pretty much understanding the back end of these platforms so you can get yourself out there, right? So it's just very important. Anybody can get excited to do something, and the Most High still with that. But let us try to work and do a little bit more studying when we do things, okay? So if you want to know who are playing those voices, we are going to be featuring other voiceovers in the near future. Right now, I have to let them do their thing, but we will handpick some men, women, and children to play other different voices because we do want to incorporate the body sometimes. You understand? So definitely, man, it's just as we grow, it just get better. And like I said, I'm going to play another sister's narrative of the Bible. I'm so proud of this young sister for doing this because I was even more proud when I knew it was a young sister. I'm like, man, this is powerful. So I'm not a person to say, hey, well, my kids are doing this, we can't show yours. No, that's not how I roll. Esau is putting so much of these things out. They don't step on each other's toes. They just continue to create content. It's no thing about what theirs was better or this person's was better. No, we need to do it as a body. We need to just keep pushing this thing out so our children can have things to watch. Now, my baby, she likes to watch. She used to be watching. She still watches it sometimes. What's that little girl's name? Gracie's Corner. But of course, Gracie's Corner, they still celebrate these feast days and these other holidays and stuff like that. So, and we're not over righteous. She has some good stuff, but she likes to watch Lion's Kids more than that. So the old man's voice is really my 10-year-old daughter. We were going to. Let me tell you, we had worked so hard for me to have to call other people to do the voices. You wouldn't have seen this cartoon probably till 3 weeks because people are so busy. They have their own schedules and things like that. So we had to just do it in-house for now. So I played all of the male voices. Man, let me tell you, it was so hard. Such a hard job. When it comes to acting, I can act just at hand. I mean, I pretty much can do that. I lived in the Middle East long enough to know how to speak. I speak Arabic actually. Not fully Arabic, but I speak a lot of Arabic still to this day. So we were going to show a behind the scenes thing of her playing the voice because she was laughing so much she couldn't really get through. So she couldn't get through it because we were laughing while she was doing it. We was like, wait, what? So, cause I was like so surprised. I was like, man, she's like, I can do it. And I was like, no, we got to have a man play that voice. She's like, no, I can do it. And so I learned something that day that she had talent to do such a thing. And it's like my brother Malak. Malak is one. I've never heard a person sing "What a Wonderful World" who really, really, really sounds like the brother. I forget it. What's the brother's name? How could I forget it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I had never really heard somebody sound like that, but my brother had that talent since a little boy. He did that. So he was overseas singing that song and crowds stopped from him doing that. So some of our people, we realize in time, like, hold up, you got a talent to do this and do that. I found out that day that my daughter, you understand, was able to, Louis Armstrong or something like that, right? So she did that thing, man, and when I seen the comments, oh man, y'all had me rolling. Because every time I hear the old man's voice, I'm dying. But when you read the story in Jasher, he would have to come as a very humble old man. He couldn't just be like a regular old man who still has some energy in him. He had to be very humble for somebody to actually be able to take him serious. So I felt like that was actually in the spirit. All you have to do is type in, I'll give you guys a link. Let me give you the link while I'm sitting here talking. Let me give you guys a link. So yeah, I know that sounded like Elder Lawyer's voice, but my voice is nowhere near Elder Lawyer's voice. I had to actually, I work in this studio too, so when I'm too busy to work in the studio, I send my things off to people like Mayeka Allah and people like Brother Elder Rawchaa to get mix and master. But I know what I'm doing on here when it comes to mixing and mastering. So I had to get in here and deal with that. You understand? And yeah, pretty much that's how we got that. So I'm going to give you guys a page. If you want to subscribe, if you don't, they're doing it for our people, the Israelites, black people, other nations, whoever wants to watch it. So, we really wanted to keep it universal and not too Israelitish, because the thing is, how you reach more people is how you become how you reach you basically. Christ told us to go to the sick, so we can't just keep the light under the bed, can't keep the candle under the bed. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so that's why we did that. You want to be universal. If you want to compete with the rest of the Bible stories, you want to be universal. And I'm not telling you have to be universal, but in order for someone to type in something on YouTube and ours be able to compete or even be in the same quality or line as these people, regardless of the different animations, everyone's animations is going to be different. But I love the thing that we as a church have the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And for children to do this, I still told them, you don't want to put too much of the, the customs of us in there exactly, because we want to transition some more of our people into the truth. Now, eventually when we've done that, yeah, whatever. But when they make their own personal cartoons, they can do that. But if you want to compete, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You're making music, you're doing all of these things. You want to be a cook? Some of you guys are great cooks. It's time for you to get on with a camera, make your kitchen nice, and come on there and show how you make that good old food. Don't just go behind the scenes cooking for Esau in the kitchen. Nobody can see your skills. We need to see your channel so you can teach some of our people how to do it. I know a lot of us know how to cook, but we can always learn from each other when it comes to these things, right? So I think I just sent the link, right? I think I just sent that link. There we go. So I'm probably going to be on here for another hour. Some people can't watch it tonight because they're working, but a lot of people just start watching it the next day. But I'll have this on there for them. So I'm going to play another 2 songs, and I'm going to play this sister's little narrative of her cartoon as well. Okay. So y'all want to hear the song first, or y'all want to see the sister's cartoon first? Let me see. We can do it however you guys want to do it. Just let me know. Let's see. We probably should just go ahead and play our cartoon, I'm thinking, so we can just kind of play the songs back to back just for the sake of time. Yeah, I think I'm going to play a little cartoon here. Let's do that since we're already in the spirit of that. Sister Shayla from the London body, and I think Brother Gabarya Allah and other brothers are actually helping this sister, coaching her to be able to do these things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play King Enoch. It's 9 minutes and 53 seconds. She have some good stuff on there, like Jacob and Esau. First, let me put her link in there. I got to show you guys her link because I'm very proud of this young lady, and your parents should be proud of you, Sister Shayla. If you're out there listening, they should be proud of you, man. You know, whether I don't know if they're in the truth or not, but they listen. I would be proud of my daughter for doing this here. You keep up the good work. You never know. You never know where this thing goes and how the Most High uses this thing. I'm just saying, you have stuff worldwide. It's already worldwide. We just got to show the support and get it out there more, okay? Yes, we're still on live right now. We're still on live. I mean, don't you? Yeah, we still on live. I was like, huh? Yeah, we definitely on live. So, one moment. This is everything we do here right now is for fair use and educational purposes only. So I'm probably gonna put that on my thumbnail so they won't try to say anything. So let me open the Sisters cartoon. I put the link in there for you guys. Support your people trying their best to build the kingdom of Christ. And these are children. I mean, look at the talents within children. These are children. This is a 17-year-old young lady. I'm so proud of her. So here we go. This story is about King Enoch during the time before the flood. See what you got here, young sister.
King Enoch. Enoch lived 65 years and he begat Methuselah. And Enoch walked with God after having begot Methuselah. And he served the Lord and despised the evil ways of men. And the soul of Enoch was wrapped up in the instruction of the Lord, in knowledge and in understanding. And he wisely retired from the sons of men, and he secreted himself from them for many days. And it was at the expiration of many years, whilst he was serving the Lord, and praying before him in his house, that an angel of the Lord called to him from heaven, and he said,
Rise, go forth from thy house, and from the place where thou do hide thyself, and appear to the sons of men, in order that they may teach them the way in which they should go, and the work which they must accomplish to enter in the ways of God.
And Enoch rose up according to the word of the Lord, and went forth from his house, from his place, and from the chamber in which he was concealed. And he went to the sons of men, and taught them the ways of the Lord. And at that time assembled the sons of men, and acquainted them to the instruction of the Lord. And he ordered it to be proclaimed in all places where the sons of men dwelt.
Where is the man who wishes to know the ways of the Lord and good works? Let him come to Enoch.
And all the sons of men then assembled to him. For all who desired this thing went to Enoch. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men according to the word of the Lord. And they came and bowed down to him, and they heard his word. And the Spirit of God was upon Enoch, and he taught all his men the wisdom of God and his ways. And the sons of men served the Lord all the days of Enoch, and they came to hear his wisdom. And all the kings of the sons of men, both first and last, together with their princes and judges, came to Enoch when they heard his wisdom, and they bowed down to him. And they also required of Enoch to reign over them, to which he consented. And they assembled in all 130 kings and princes, and they made Enoch king over them, and they were all under his power and command. And Enoch taught them wisdom, knowledge, and the ways of the Lord, and he made peace amongst them. And peace was throughout the earth during the life of Enoch. And Enoch reigned over the sons of men 243 years, and he did justice and righteousness with all his people, and he led them in the ways of the Lord. And it was in the 56th year of the life of Lamech when Adam died, 930 years old was he at his death. And his two sons, with Enoch and Methuselah his son, buried him with great pomp, as at the burial of kings, in the cave which God had told him. And it was in the year of Adam's death, which was the 243rd year of the reign of Enoch. In that time Enoch resolved to separate himself from the sons of men, and to secret himself as at first, in order to serve the Lord. And Enoch did so, but did not entirely secret himself from them, but kept away from the sons of men 3 days, and then went to them for 1 day, and drew.
Yeah, I can't bring the bottom in, Brother Rawchaa. Sorry about that. I can't bring it in.
During the 3 days that he was in his chamber, he prayed to and praised the Lord his God.
Fair use.
And the day on which he went and appeared to his subjects, he taught them the ways of the Lord. And all they asked him about the Lord, he told them. And he did in this manner for many years. And he afterward concealed himself for 6 days, and appeared to his people 1 day in 7, and after that once in a month, and then once in a year, until all the kings, princes, and sons of men sought for him, and desired again to see the face of Enoch, and to hear his word. But they could not, as all the sons of men were greatly afraid of Enoch, and they feared to approach him on account of the godlike awe that was seated upon his countenance. Therefore, no man could look at him, fearing he might be punished and die. And all the kings and princes resolved to assemble the sons of men, and come to Enoch, thinking that they might all speak to him at that time when he should come forth amongst them. And they did so. And the day came when Enoch went forth, and they all assembled to him. And Enoch spoke to them the words of the Lord, and he taught them wisdom and knowledge, and they bowed down before him.
May the king live! May the king live!
And in some time after, when the kings and princes and the sons of men were speaking to Enoch, and Enoch was teaching them the ways of God, behold, an angel of the Lord then called unto Enoch from heaven, and wished to bring him up to heaven, to make him reign there over the sons of God, as he had reigned over the sons of men upon the earth. When at that time Enoch heard this, he went and assembled all the inhabitants of the earth, and taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instructions. And he said to them,
I have been required to ascend into heaven. I therefore do not know the day of my going. And now therefore I will teach you wisdom and knowledge, and I will give you instruction before I leave you, how to act upon the earth whereby you may live.
And he taught them wisdom and knowledge, and gave them instruction, and he reproved them, and he placed before them statutes and judgments to do upon earth. And he made peace among them, and he taught them everlasting life, and dwelt with them sometime, teaching them all these things. And at that time the sons of men were with Enoch, and Enoch was speaking to them. And they lifted up their eyes, and the likeness of a great horse descended from heaven, and the horse paced in the air. And they told Enoch what they had seen. And Enoch said to them,
On my account does this horse descend upon earth. The time has come when I must go from you, and I shall no more be seen by you.
And the horse descended at that time, and stood before Enoch. And all the sons of men that were with Enoch saw him. And Enoch then again ordered a voice to be proclaimed, saying,
Where is the man who delighteth to know the ways of the Lord his God? Let him come this day to Enoch, before he is taken from us.
And all the sons of men assembled and came to Enoch that day. And all the kings of the earth with their princes and counselors remained with him that day. And Enoch then taught the sons of men wisdom and knowledge, and gave them divine instruction. And he bade them to serve the Lord and walk in his ways all the days of their lives. And he continued to make peace amongst them. And it was after this that he rose up and rode upon the horse. And he went forth, and all the sons of men went after him, about 800,000 men. And they went with him 1 day's journey. And the second day he said to them,
Return home to your tents. Why will you go? Perhaps you may die.
And some of them went from him. And those that remained went with him 6 days' journey. And Enoch said to them every day,
Return home to your tents, lest you may die.
But they were not willing to return, and they went with him.
We will go with thee to the place where thou goest, as the Lord liveth. Death only shall separate.
And on the 7th day, some of the men remained and clung to him. And they said to him,
We will go with thee to the place where thou goest. As the Lord liveth, death only shall separate us.
And they urged so much to go with him, that he ceased speaking to them. And they went after him, and would not return. And when the kings returned, they caused a census to be taken, in order to know the number of remaining men that went with Enoch. And it was upon the 7th day that Enoch ascended into heaven in a whirlwind, with horses and chariots of fire. And on the 8th day, all the kings that had been with Enoch sent to bring back the number of men that were with Enoch in that place from which he ascended into heaven. And all those kings went to the place, and they found the earth there filled with snow. And upon the snow were large stones of snow. And one said to the other, "Come, let us break through the snow and see. Perhaps the men that remained with Enoch are dead and are now under the stones of snow." And they searched but could not find him, for he had ascended into heaven. And all the days that Enoch lived upon the earth were 365 years. And when Enoch had ascended into heaven, all the kings of the earth rose and took Methuselah his son and anointed him, and they caused him to reign over them in the place of his father.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sister Shayla. Man, you did a great job. Gotta give you praise the Most High for that work. You keep up that good work, young lady. And you good brothers for helping that sister. One of the brothers is Gaboya Allah out there. I think in the London or UK body. Don't let me get it wrong, but we got that same brother on our remix of I Ain't Trying to Be Famous. So Most High Willow will be dropping that in the next week or two. Ooh, these brothers brought some heat. Brother, I've been saying some brother's name wrong. Brother Kasada War. Brother Zachariah. You understand? In the New York body. And yeah, just because I be saying the East Coast history and stuff like that of music, that doesn't mean I don't like East Coast rappers. I do. I had a lot of East Coast rappers I love. But what I'm saying is times have changed, things have changed, and you understand, I got people on my songs from New York, on my songs from Chicago, on my songs from California, from Philadelphia, all these places, but these brothers are bringing it. You got to bring that thing. You know what I mean? Just making a song looking cool is cool, or just making a regular beat and getting on there and just saying the Most High's name. You still got to have life in it. The Holy Spirit brought life. She brought wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you know, you got to feel that. When I feel that you know, them chills, you know, yeah, you got to bring that thing. So anyway, that sister brung a beautiful narrating cartoon, amazing. She said it's not easy work. No different than it was, let me tell you, me doing all of those voices. I wasn't frustrated at all. I was up at like 3 o'clock in the morning trying to help my children to do these voices because they're not men. So, I mean, they couldn't do these voices. So, but I will be reaching out. We will be having Deacon Malak and different people in the body actually coming on there to help to narrate these stories. Man, we got some stories to come. And I like the fact that they chose to do the book of Jasher to have the details involved with the actual story itself. So yes, look at the children, right? Most High said, hey, watch them young ones, huh? Keep them close to me, Christ said. I'm going to put out a few people. How do we send you content? You can send it to Elder Rawchaa at gmail.com. That's Elder AHRAYA at gmail.com. But that does not mean I'm going to play your things, though. I'm just keeping it real. That does not mean I'm going to feel whatever you send me. I don't care how you feel about it. That's just the reality of it. I have to, and I need to make sure that if you are actually good under the elders and the deacons, I have to give them a call. So make sure when you send me something, put where you're from, and I'm going to contact them. I contact Elder Dale. I contact whoever you under. It don't matter how good they think you are. The song still got to be a hit. I'm just keeping it real with you. So, you know, but you definitely want to be in good standing. Because you can have all the talent in the world, but I'll pick somebody with 20 views. You understand who's righteous in the body and who don't want vainglory. So I'm not saying you, the person who are asking that question, that applies to you, but I'm speaking to everybody. I got to put that out for everybody just so they know. Because I'm starting to get a whole lot of songs, and I'm like, oh, here we go. There's this oversaturation of rap thing. You understand? So Can you play the songs again one day? I don't know what you mean by that. Anyway, I have conciergechocolate.com. I'm sending that link. Mr. Richard Evans in the Houston Body got the chocolate is bomb. He got the names of the chocolate like Tanzania, Costa Rica, where all of the tribes live. He got more different names on there. Belize. These chocolates, I mean, man, they are. Woo! I had me a box of that chocolate. Got to taste all of them chocolates, and how he does it is you can do a month-to-month subscription, or you can do a 3-month subscription and let that stop. And if you want to continue it again, but boy, is it worth it to drink it with a little wine, eat with your family and your children. I had to put that out there because I told him, I said, listen, brother, as good as that chocolate is, I have to promote it. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of someone having chocolate in the body. Proper dark chocolate. Usually you'll buy some. I buy quality dark chocolate sometimes from H-E-B, different stores, or order it. And it's still bland a lot of times. Esau forgot what to do with it. But this brother knew what to do with it. He knew the type of chocolate that his people would like. And is it on point? Yes, it is. Straight up. I'm just trying to tell you. Deacon, he just gave some to Deacon Malak the other day too. Fire. I'm sorry to tell you. I have to put that out there. That thing is straight fire. So, listen. You did your thing. You and your wife. I just love to see people actually not talking, but walking and doing things. Trying their best to do things for the Most High and their people. Also, I got to put out, I don't got it on right now, but Lion-born fashion is constantly growing into a household name. You understand, right? Lion bread, Christ led. Get it in your head. That's Elder Rawchaa. You understand? Regional Elder Rawchaa, who been here almost 15, 16 years ago in this truth, when this truth started. Let me tell you, solid. We was out there, at the range doing our thing with Kingdom Tactical. We all had on our Lion-borns, the females, the brothers. Man, get your Lion-born stuff and join the movement. You understand? You got you understand the Brugy Boutique. You understand? You got the Brew Fit by what's the brother's name? King Tazawar out there. I think that's in Ohio Body. Right? So some things I could get wrong of names or places, but y'all on social media, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish this thing out with the music. The jungle track is fire. I wasn't gonna play any of my music, but since you said that, because we got to perform that thing for the Passover, it ain't no way. We got to call all the Judah gorillas out and the Lions of Judah, and we got to do it. We got to do it. So Most High willing, me and Malak at the Passover going to be on the stage, bringing the H-Town, Southern vibe. Oh, we got a song for the Indian tribes too, called "I Love You, Mama Sita," because people want to leave out the Indian tribes. No, I had to make a song for the Indian tribe sisters. It was when I came into the truth, it was a lot of hate. Because some sisters, don't forget the daughters of Judah is the one who was fitting the curses because they didn't want to listen walking with their head high. So don't be hating on the other sisters either. We can't do that. We cannot be partial. We all been through something. Regardless if Judah is going to lead and all that, we all been through something. It can't be no thing of, because you jealous of a sister because she got her hair together and you fit the curses. Get your natural thing back on. Grow them locks. Get the afro. That's beautiful. The dark chocolate is beautiful. The white chocolate is beautiful of the Indian tribes or the caramel. It's all beautiful together. You see? It's all beautiful. So we got to stop that little coveting and hating thing the Most High talked about in Exodus 20. I love all of my sisters. I got a lot of Gad in me. Who knows? I might be Gad. I know I'm Gad, Levi, Judah. I'm from Louisiana. That's what I am. One of them. But don't forget, Elijah was a Gadite, a righteous man who went up to the kingdom of heaven. So don't think, we got to balance this thing out. So we had to, Yeah, I can play No Copy. We'll get it out there, but I really want to focus on some other people. I don't mind. But I had a song for some of our Judah brothers who like the little Indian tribe taste. We got them a little Spanish woman or whatever the case may be, but we call them Northern Kingdom women. So I had to put out a song years ago called I Love You Mamacita. And the song is going to continue to be big. It was getting radio play overseas. And I'm still, when I'm not busy, I'm going to be pushing that thing on the radio out here pretty soon. We're going to do a video with that, most high willing, next spring or a little later than that. So it's called I Love You Mamacita. Reggaeton. Yes, I write and make reggaeton as well. It's a smooth song for brothers who date Northern Kingdom women. I might play that joint tonight. I might play that. See, hold up. Let me start playing these things. You know, I didn't want to. I don't like the hating thing. We all got to show love. We are all beautiful people. We have to get out the Willie Lynch syndrome of, I got to get, you know, because where I'm from here, it's like in Houston, we was taught the Willie Lynch thing when we was growing up. I got to give me a yellow bone. I'm like, what? When I grew up, that was the mindset of everybody. If you didn't have you a yellow-skinned girl, you wasn't doing it. And that's the thing, like, I'm so tired of hearing that, because when I became a man, I put away childish things. I'm like, hold up. Dark sisters is beautiful. What are you talking about? All of our sisters is beautiful. It's not about a color. It's about the inner spirit of that woman, how she take care of herself. Of course, you got to be clean, take care of the nails, breath, all that, you know, exercise. But all of our sisters is beautiful. So if you still hung up on, I got to get the yellow bone, you're going to be passing up some dark chocolate, brother. Just telling you the truth. You listen, they all beautiful. All chocolate tastes beautiful. So you have to get out of the immature mind state and pray for a woman of the Most High. Keep the flesh part out, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Yeah. Let's keep it up out of there. So let's go ahead and play some more, you know, because let me tell you, overseas, even with the brothers, them Edomite women, the darker, sometimes they passing me up. Sometimes, they seem digging Malak, dark chocolate. They like, and I'm not a hater. I'm like, Malak, boy, they own you. Even though brothers is married, it's all jokes aside. But I'm just saying, like, we got to stop being haters. If somebody like my brother, they like my brother. Why do I got to? What's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Yeah, it's somebody for everybody. Some people like it's somebody for everybody. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no darker the berry, the sweeter juice. That's for berries. But when it comes to humans, that's not true. Okay, we are beautiful spirited people, because you can have a family where an Indian tribe family has, and like Puerto Ricans, all right, tribe of Ephraim, they can have a dark person, a light person, and a lighter person than that. Ain't no darker berry, sweeter juice. They all came from the same father. It's all sweet. So I'm just leave that for the berries. Okay. Because if you really want to know, I get what that is. But if you're really a planter, some dark berries are tart. If you want to be quite honest. So it's no thing about any of that. It's like the spirit of that person is beautiful. Of course, they have to keep the temple clean and maintenance, but it's the spirit of that person. Of course, they have to have some type of attraction. That's our people, duh. But right, just saying. Let's grow up. Let's grow up, and let's show everybody love. Let's go ahead and play our I'm gonna play a song from these brothers from Detroit. You know, I seen this brother looking fly at the Passover. You see, I'm not a hater. We gotta stop the hate. I mean, we be haters. Straight up. I'm gonna play this brother. How can I say that? Brother Yashanasa. Yeah, he always fly though, man. I always see him. That's one thing I like, the consistency of the flyness. I'm trying to teach brothers, when you come around, make sure you stay fly, or the women is not going to be able to see anything. When people look off of senses too, that's a spirit. So it's not only about the inner side. Sarah wasn't. No one was looking at Sarah just for her inner only, because no one knew her. So it was the balance of both. She still was covered up, but her whole spirit, and how she took care of herself and it was righteous to her husband, embodied all of that. Okay? So this is a brother I think he's under Elder Dale. Sent me a track, and I checked it out. I said, yeah, brother got some talent. I've been watching him off and on social media. He probably don't know, but, I've been checking the brother out. So he came out with 2 songs. I'll play a little bit of the other song because I can't play the fullness of everything trying to get through. But, yeah. So, brother got some talent though. He was fly at the at the Passover. So let's see here. Let's fix this up here. Let's fix it 1 second. Let me try to blow it up a little bit. We gotta stop at 10 though.
To talk about my lessons and display where I was headed if I didn't change my message. Not trying to preach a lecture, but bring light to my confession, cause the Father up in heaven was the answer to my question. Look, picture a young man lost with no guidance in the spiritual riot, wanted answers but couldn't find them. Blame God for all his problems when that's the one that can solve them, but he drowning in his sorrows, can't stand the sight of tomorrow. I really think my heart was hurting when I lost my daughter. I think our people's heart was hurting when we lost our culture. People never know what to say when times get harder. That's why I always walked around the town with my guard up. Trying to trace my roots and made a oops. My brother showed me we was Israel and I felt it was true. But the ones I saw on YouTube led with hate, I was confused. Till I ran into my friend from school and he showed me the truth. Showed me we Israelites, them brothers was right. But the one thing that they lacked is they don't follow Christ. Led me to G.O.C.C. I found the right G.O.D. Exodus 3 and 14 is key. Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. Used to walk around empty and let Satan tempt me. Now my spirit full and plenty, the Most High defend me. I just want to do his will, just to put it simply, and bless others with every blessing my Father give me. See, it's up to us to be the change we want to see. And that starts with you today, just like it starts with me. Come on. Do away with the division, know that Christ is king. I ain't coming to this truth for more divided teams. I love you, brother, love you, sister, like I love myself. So if you fallen, I won't judge you, but just try to help. It's one body, we can't do this thing alone. So let's get along and pick up the phone, make it right even when they wrong. All around the world, it's the same song. People hurting and need direction and don't have a home. I used to be gone and alone. All praises to the Father, cause he chose me as his own. Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? Now I'm a believer.
Elder Rawchaa.
Do you believe? All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. All praises to the Most High. I am that I am. I found my hope. I found my faith. I won't let it go, no, won't walk away. Ancient of days, I know your name. Higher the great, that's who I praise, yeah. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe? Yeah, do you believe? Do you believe? To the Most High, I am that I am. All praises to the Most High, I am that I am. Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? Now I'm a believer. Do you believe? All praises to the Most High, I am that I am. All praises to the Most High, I am that I am.
All right. Hold up. See, brother, I ain't know you can make hits like that. I be seeing his little freestyles on Instagram, and he be teaching through his little freestyles. What a great method of doing that. But I didn't know if he can make a hit. That's a hit right there. The Holy Spirit led me to that one. I didn't even know what song I was going to play of the brother. Because I know he got a new video with you guys. You should go check out. I'm going to go ahead and just leave the link. And I'll be reaching out to you, brother. I'll be reaching out. Maybe we could do something. You can do something with Lawya and King, because I like your style. You keep it fresh. You know what I mean? You keep it smooth. Yeah, that's Lawya and King. So we gonna rock that thing. Yeah, understand, for the kingdom. Plus you under a good elder. So I know he holding it down out there, Elder Dale. So let me see here. This is a new song I want you guys to go check out. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but what I like is the vibe of it. I like the vibe of it. It's being creative, man. Like it's doing something a little different than, we just got to continue to be creative. Not the same trap music in the hood. It's like it all sounds the same after a while. It just sounds like a bunch of noise if we continue to do that and don't let the Holy Spirit guide it. If you're making 30 songs a week, I promise you, I'm probably not going to listen to you, because you're going to really sound the same. You got to let the Spirit actually work with you, because I can write a verse in 5 minutes. But the thing is that going to be my best? And my 5 minutes is probably going to be better than the average rapper. This is because I've been doing it, putting in work. I was sitting in a room, balling up hundreds of papers, making sure, being hard on myself to write. That's what I did. But that's still not enough for me. I'm like, no, I need to make sure this is right. Because let me tell you how Dr. Dre, even though that dude is, yeah. Anyway, yeah. The world. So, but the way that they would train people, you had to come with many verses. You couldn't come with one verse. You need 5 to 10 verses, and they gonna pick which one. So you couldn't come with that emotional, well, man, you don't like my stuff, I quit. Nah, you got to come with it. You got to come with it. I ain't trying to be famous. Who made that song? Thanks. Lawya and King made that song. We made that song. Okay, and so look out for the remix that we got some spitters on there. Some frontline war spitters. Gaboya Allah, Quadam Ricard, Kasada War, Shadiah War, Aquan, of course, myself and my brother, but you got brother Tazabah from H-Town, and he murdered that thing, and he only had 4 bars, and I can only imagine if he had 8. Woo! Anyway, so check this out. Check this out.
Hey, you get this place, man. This place kind of...
I want y'all to go check this song. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
All right, man. Listen, check it out. All that. Gotta make sure the picture's right, man. We're going on TV with that. It's gotta be right.
You gotta get it together, man. Cause I got it. You gotta get it together.
All right.
Creative, fair use.
That's good, man.
He the star.
No, Christ is the star.
You say star. Where you going with the hat, bro?
You gotta pray it in.
If you love the Most High, make some noise. It's been so good to us, don't you agree? May He send down His Holy Spirit in Christ.
So I'm gonna leave the teaser. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and go check that out. You understand? Go ahead and check that out. Let me put the link in there again. Yeah, go check that brother. Go check that brother's song out. Y'all keep up the good work, guys. Keep up the good work. All right. So, let me see here. We got some other. I'm trying to mostly play like videos. They got songs I can play, but I want. I'd rather play videos. Let me play this one. Let me play this one. I gotta play this one by my brother. He ain't got no video, but I'll play this here. Aquan and Kodam Rawchaa. This is 7 years ago, but this thing is still fire till the day. When I'm in the gym, it's like it's that crucial music. I need that crucial music.
Want your laws, I want the real thing.
Fair use.
Counting on my power, gotta call them want your traditions, want the real thing. Counting on my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your half, I want the whole thing. Look, calling on my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your God, I want his real name. Calling on my power, gotta call him buzz name. What you call him? Triple, we call him Triple A. You calling on my power, gotta call him buzz name. We call my power Triple A. Calling on my power, gotta call him buzz name. Higher, a short, higher, Triple A. I hire a shore, I hire Triple A. I hire a shore, I hire Triple A. First things first, get his name right before you call the wrong name. Start conjuring up demons in your home, man. I ain't talking Damon Wayne, but that's a major pain. You ain't know the Most High had his own name. Triple A, that's abbreviation for my God name. No Allah and Yahweh, it ain't the same thing. Exodus 3rd chapter, please read the whole thing. Moses was the only person asked him his full name. Malachi 3:6, Ahia said he won't change precept. Exodus 3:15, name forever, man. All generation, all creed, I mean forever, man. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob didn't know his name. Exodus 6th chapter, verse 2 says it plain. All they knew was God Almighty, because he mighty, and he don't play. His words like glue, cause they gon' stay. I want your laws, I want the real thing. Calling them my power, call them buzz name. I want your traditions, want the real thing. Calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your half, I want the whole thing. You calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your God, I want his real name. Calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. What you call him? Triple, we call him Triple A. You calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. We call my power Triple A. Calling on my power, gotta call them buzz name. I hire a shore, I hire Triple A. I hire a shore, I hire Triple A. I hire a shore, I hire Triple A.
Yeah. Acts 4:12, only one name could give forgiveness. That's Josiah, that's his son Ahia. He's the one who sent him. That's the Allah Hayat Nawa, but a dude named Abba Bivin. Thought in ISUPK said the name was Yahweh. He was given what he knew from Wentworth Matthews, and they studied under Khazars, not the real Jews. I choose to refuse to continue with confused converts. Convicted, they gon' kiss my converse. So enough. That means since the beginning they was worshiping the God of the religion, Judaism. That's the YHWH, God of our enemies. Why would I worship the God who stole our identity? Originally it stems from the Kabbalah. 4 different gods of earth, wind, air, fire, and Yahweh. That's a title. I am, that just means the Lord. They say Yahweh's in Yahweh, but it's different words in Hebrew. That's the Yahweh versus Yahweh. True. Straight up in your mouth like blah. In 11 scriptures they just call them that's the one or beginning, cause it's equal to Akkad. To exist continually, definition of Hayah. Take a breather. If you listening to this song, boy, you're lame and you're weak. Nah, I'm playing, but you don't like to be called out your name neither.
I want your laws, I want the real thing. Calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your traditions, want the real thing. Calling them my power, gotta call them buzz name. I want your.
So yeah, we're gonna keep it there with that. Listen, you're talking about bars. What? Let me tell you. You talking about bars. Psh, that boy came with it.
You're my queen. Come get your crown. Just say I do. Oh no. It's about to go down. Yeah, girl. to death to us part. Oh, we just sleep our vow. Yeah. But talk is cheap. I can show you better than I can tell you. Your love so sweet. Yeah, yeah. I can show you better than I can tell you. Your love so sweet. Ooh. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Girl, I feel your virtue when you're next to me. Girl, I know we're vibing when you're next to me. Girl, I'm gonna love you righteously. I vow. Yeah. But talk is cheap. I can show you better than I can tell you. Your love so sweet. Yeah, yeah. I can show you better than I can tell you. Your love so sweet. Ooh. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you.
Listen, what? Fire. Let me tell you, fire. Listen, man, this is the thing. The image of what we are trying to portray as kings and queens, it's not peasantry. Peasantry is just always looking rugged and rough. That's cool for sometimes. Sometimes it's a time for everything, but you know, the brothers from Detroit, look how fresh they was. You got a lot of young men who's so comfortable with just dressing up in some jeans and some tennis shoes or some Michael Jordan Nike shorts with some Jordans on. It's time to step the game up to be a grown man so people can take you serious, so we can wake people up. The Nation of Islam is outdressing us. Facts. Time to grow up. Time to put your belt on. Time to stop showing your draws. You know, these are people who, you know, they got their stuff on point. This is what women want to see. This is what grown women want to see. If I got to tell you to dress on point for the Sabbath and your dress is like a t-shirt all the time, it's like, you can do better. There's nothing wrong with a t-shirt, but it's like, is that all you're going to do? Believe in yourself, brother. But step your game up. Sister, come fly. Still represent yourself as a queen. No one wants to come to be converted as a Hebrew to be depressed. You're a queen. You're a princess. See? Just cause you don't wear makeup and all, you still gotta come keep yourself on point. These brothers, let me tell you. Brothers, it's got some brothers in the Hebrew who's representing us. We don't want these brothers who's just having a Hebrew garment on with a big beard that's not even combed or edged up, and that's all you have to offer. It's cool, you out there looking like a lion voicing the truth, but it's a time for everything. That's a time to go to war. It's a time. This brother dropping strawberries and grapes, fly for his wife. You see, so we can be universal, and it still sounds industry. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not just something thrown together in the studio in the garage, which is nothing wrong with recording in the garage if you're going to come and make everything complete. You know, the brothers in Detroit was fresh. Not that every song you're not going to be fresh is what I'm saying. I get that, but we need a little consistency here. The rugged thing of I'm waking cats up in the hood. Yeah, I get it, but where's the princes of Israel? Where's the princes? You could have got an edge up before you got in that video. Straight up. So let's step our game up. Let's step our game up. If you can't afford an edge up, Get your own clippers. Come on now. You wonder why you got to force yourself on the female, because they looking at other brothers, because the brothers is working hard. They got a job. They're working hard, and you just still acting hard and trying to act real. Put your shades on. No, go out there and be real. You're going to get all the respect and attention you need. Okay? We're going to, let's see here if my brother has a actual video. If not, I'll play this, because I'm playing some other songs, but I'm trying to see do people have actual videos? It would be nice to see a music video if possible. But it's okay. It's all right. People like to see visuals. That's all I'm saying these days. This is a new era. So what I'll do, because I thought Brother Bronze was in there. I'm gonna play a Brother Bronze song. I don't know the best Brother Bronze song. He has a lot of music. He has a lot of music for many years. So, I'll play this one. Really quick, one moment. So I have to play some of the songs halfway through. The time is moving. Yeah, we're gonna play jungle. I'll play jungle for you.
This is the best time of the year.
They're asking for it. I wasn't gonna play any of my music, to be honest with you. I'm not into myself like that. Let me see here. Let's play this really quick.
Your people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who
little
hath
remix
called
he
you out
did.
of darkness into his marvelous light.
Bible in my hand, word inside my heart, and pain before my eyes. Broken people wanting to believe in something,
Fair
looking
use.
for a light.
Educational purposes only. Fair use.
I was the chosen people.
My look, my style, the way I talk. Angel touch me on the hip, now that's how I walk. Genesis 32, if you need to see. I'm the real seed of Jacob, that's who I be. According to your world, I'm the lowest of low. But according to a higher, I'm as high as it go. And according to your Shire, I'm like diamonds and gold. And everybody who blessed me will be blessed for sure. And everybody who cursed me finna fall through the flow. To a pit of hot lava, watch yourself with the Negro. J-U-D-A-H. Only if you knew the reason why it's me they hate. Cause I'm the one that's about to ruin everything. Bring them down from high dwellers to eternal flames. But for now I'm in the slums, deaf, dumb, and blind. Ezekiel 37 tell you how I rise. Yeah, into the marvelous light. Do you know who you are?
Fair use.
Loyalty, baby. Once we weren't the people. Yeah. Now we are the people. Yeah. Do you know who you are?
Come on, Mally Music.
They on top of they dead. My ground is spiritual, never left my head. My crown invisible, my castle is coming. It ain't got here yet, but it ain't never gonna leave. Once it has been set, kinda rough right now, but it's gonna get better when it rains forever, even ever and ever. It ain't never gonna stop, everlasting dominion. Take a good look, watch, despite all your religions. We the cream of the crop, despite all your opinions. Ordained by the Father, doves among pigeons. No one pushing this cart, my recycling business. I made one in the spirit. I ain't out here sinning, got some change I can borrow. They be y'all like no, giggling to each other, using me for their jokes. They laugh at me in public, but they just don't know. I'm the one finna judge them, tell them where they gotta go. Gotta go, yeah, into the marvelous light.
All right.
Do you know who you are?
All right. That's Brother Bronze right there. Know what I'm talking about? That's Brother Bronze. Let's keep it going here. Let's keep it growing.
Nowadays you can't sneeze. Nowadays you can't.
No, Benjamin. No, Benjamin.
Put on your mask. Obi, shut up, don't talk.
Original.
Social distance. They want you 6 feet apart. Don't be no test monkey. Tell Babylon move them clouds.
Educational purpose only.
Losses of job. Everything gone to naught. Collapse. The pressure of life. Man. Poor people are rats. Furious. Politicians get paid. Them job them a barge. Show them power hungry. Then comply get bought.
If I be shoes, them a sip. Be a wrong bang, not a tip. Shoot them with the sword that it tip. Give them some Benjamin Lee. Give them some Levi punch. And some Judah kick. Watch them a run for exit. But them a trap them well quick. Them never know it's a lie, not take this. We train and practice for this. King David slingshot never miss. Them get a kick out of me boot well, Chris. Judgment if you name them on the hit list. Beat them to scorn till them turn and twist. Them broke up in pieces like crisp. Them is a very worthless cutlass. Why you do it? God people you want try fi ill-treat. Put pagans face under me feet. Judgment is here in our time for skin teeth. All you deal with us as same so you get treat. I see him so you get treat. I see him so you get treat. Out of the book of life you delete. Pan Babylon me no sponge. Take them to school not lunch. Yes. Enough of them are educated dunce. One bad apple is spoil the whole bunch. Steal and put on can't munch. Rotten inside can't crunch. Enough of them full of envy and grudge. Enough of walk and stagger too much rum in on them punch. Enough of them so impolite. I smell themselves, them a get too bright. Be careful what you taste and bite. Enough of them a jackilla in the night. What in the dark must come in the light. Them get caught, them flee with a fright. Them wish them could fly well like kite. Them kite catch a fire lightning, what a sight. Why you do it? God people you want try fi ill-treat. Put pagans face under me.
Whoa, you talk what? Listen, my Benjamin brothers, this is the Benjamin that I grew up on when I was young Jamaican. I'm like, not the Jamaicans who was trying to act like, I know you Jamaican, but you gonna have to come with that original thing though. You know, listen, that brother was rocking that thing. Him and Brother Sherrod, let me tell you, it's going down. Black Yatan. I hope I got the name right, but my brother was killing the game. You understand? I think the brothers out there, whether in London or the UK, you know, I don't really listen to a lot of music. That accent's very hard for me to listen to. You got to actually come with it for me to listen to that. Because the only thing I think in my mind is a cup of tea. So when I heard Gaboya Ali going hard, I know Brother Dawada go hard out there. And I heard this brother. I haven't heard too much other stuff, but they made me believers. And it's just because I'm from the South. You know what I mean? It's just the thing that's been embedded in our head for so long of the different cultures and customs. I mean, of different, you know, where we're the different, you know, slave yards we've been living on in captivity. So, man, these brothers killed that thing. Salute to G.O.C.C. London, G.O.C.C. UK. Man, y'all boys killed that thing for real. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you bring it. That's how you bring it. You made me a believer. I ain't thinking about no cup of tea when I'm jamming it. I'm like, that boy. Somebody said they need some subtitles. I don't know what he was talking about and everything, but I say what, that boy was killing the game. Yes, sir. That's that warrior music right there Benjamin supposed to be bringing. Yes, sir. So we're going to play one more song. I know y'all said y'all wanted to hear Jungle, but we'll see. I'm going to play another song by this brother, Casada War. Not going to play the whole thing. I know I played him last week, but he got some hits on here, man. He got some hits. So, you know. Fair use.
Any more of those things to offer?
Hey, babe, what you say you need again? I'm just saying, we use it to find certain type of demons. Man, here we go again with this. That'll do. It's a book called Lost Tribes of Promise. This brother got on a blanket with a hood. Columbus had came.
Man, brother, where did we go wrong? Our people have definitely lost their way.
Is this you?
Yeah, a peaceable multitude dwelling in Arsarif, soon to be met by murderous arsonists. Don't regard or regret, they applaud disrespect. Every Thanksgiving, it's hard to forget. Stripped of our heritage to a foreign land. Was supposed to keep the law here, but we broke it again. Swift as an eagle, quick to deceive you. Habitual liars, everybody believe you. Columbus knew the natives were Israel. Used the Bible for real as a license to kill. We build peace, but you wanted to fall. Gave you a big piece, but you wanted it all. You opened the Bible and taught about Jesus just to cover your genocide and blanket diseases. Father Israel said we will be overrun, but at the last we will overcome. Quan, you know, the more I do research on the northern tribes and see the atrocities that our people went through, it breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart. Cause we've been lied to, misled for years, calling out to the Most High on this trail of tears. Higher, 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 smoother than butter, softer than oil, but war in his heart, yet were they drunk.
Listen, I want to keep playing that joint. That joint's so hard. But we listen. We going past the time. Let me play. You know. Let me play this. You know, little Lion King. Some people asking for it, so I'm just gonna play it. Boy, Casada War, you go hard. Can't wait to drop this. I got some songs with Casada War coming out. You know, brother got talent, man. All our people got talent. Let me see, can I video of Jungle. Most High willing, we'll be coming out in spring, most high willing. It's gonna be a fun video. Oh my goodness. Let's see, can I swing from the trees like we said in the video when I heard myself. Right. I know when we shoot videos with Deacon Malak, oh my God, we have fun. My goodness. Yeah.
The change you've been waiting for is
I'm not
here.
gonna play the
key
whole,
to unlocking
the whole song of everything, but They want to hear no copy does it better. You know when this thing come on and rock. So I can only imagine the Passover. Put your hands up and get ready.
Get wild, it's drug, most high, keep shake, alive, oh wow, that jungle, get wild, it's drug, most high, keep shake, alive, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle and that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy.
Fair use.
I'm crazy, that jungle.
Yeah, it's true before your eyes. A myth ain't no surprise. How they got you watching movies, you believe that it's a lie. A fallen angel dropping people wish up on a star. Misconceive that it's a demon, lacking knowledge, got them sleeping. The signs of zodiac is an illusion to their ruin. Strong delusion, got them moving in the path of straight confusion. What if everything you was taught up in school was all wrong? What if them things you think is a myth is really true, but all along they put it in your face and got you thinking it's a fiction? When it's real serpent people controlling the whole system. Listen, they dealing with inventions that's wicked. The Resident Evil army coming soon, no superstition. These phony doctors, warlocks prescribe you with prescriptions. They shoot spirits up in it and you wonder why you tripping. They hunger, thirst through evil, afflicting, attacking, work destruction, bringing forth a personal world of lies and deception.
Oh man, oh wow, that jungle, get wild.
Like you killed it.
It's drug, most high, keep shake, alive, oh wow, that jungle, get wild. It's drug, most high,
that's that Cali vibe though.
that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle and that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle and that jungle.
I'm a Judah gorilla, who wanna feel it? Catch me swinging from vines, might be chewing vanilla. Yeah, Madagascar, so now you wanna test it. I'm pursuing the scriptures, tell me who wanna test this. Not a foolish professor, keep a tool on the dresser. Beautiful like Sarah, keep just like a mule in a heifer. Since we moving like leopards, they refusing to step up. We the Jews by blood, they just oozing some ketchup. In the room playing dress up, but you're not that fly. Revelations 2:9, you are not that guy. Son of perdition on a plundering mission to take souls, take gold, straight roll, bring back everything it's sold. It's a jungle Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Took the slaves of the ways to this place in a maze in a cage. But we escaped cause Yeshaya left a shame. Yeah, know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, oh wow, that jungle, get wild. It's drug, most high, keep shake, alive, oh wow, that jungle, get straight, no stress, I'm crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, that jungle and that jungle is crazy, that jungle is crazy, no stress, I'm crazy, that jungle and that jungle.
I'm a Judah gorilla.
You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, y'all asked for it, I played it. I wasn't gonna play none of my songs tonight. They want to hear no copy does it better. Try to make some stuff that'll make y'all dance. I just try to have fun with music. I like some kind of sound like Cali, New York, South. I just try to mix it. I just really want to have fun. You know what I mean? And never want to be boring or sound the same. Boy, the features that I have on some of the songs, I got a song called Dancing with the Rib. Oh my goodness. And I'm talking about it's something that you're going to bounce to. What? Y'all haven't even, I want to tell you, you haven't even heard nothing yet. I promise you that. You have not heard anything at all. You have not heard anything at all. Just wait. And the features I'm going to get on that, oh my goodness. So let me play No Copy Does It Better.
No copy. Matt Neutron. Does it better? No copy. Does it better?
can't come closer than close, yeah. But Israelites, they never will be. We preaching across the globe, yeah, yeah. The devil mad he under our feet. Nobody does it better.
Nobody does it better than the chosen. Copy, try to paste if you want this bloodline. Stay flowing, golden. Everything we do, the world notice. Most hate, but a few in line, walk with emotion. Glowing, look at your people taking no ish. It's no cap, you either that or this. They love to hate, just call us Jacob, Israel. They know, braids, dreads, fades, froze. To be us is strength. Who lead us is him. He feed us within and lead us to him. Hedge of protection, be protected by his name. Ain't no stress and stay blessed, we next to rain. Truth from the heavens, we spread it, gon' let it rain. They fear us together, not live in Cain. They fear we gon' pick up from where we came. Put the two sticks together, Israel and Judah. They feel the presence, but they can't come.
Closer than close, yeah. But Israelites, they never will be. They never will be. We preaching across the globe.
Black on black crime. What happened to them? They won't have people. You know what I'm talking about? White on white.
Nobody does it better.
And they never will. Just a synthetic feel. Wanting props for us to be shocked just like electric eels. Copy the original, acting like they never steal. Kanye, Kyrie, Yeshaya got a better deal. They speak nice but vice, then it's an immaterial. But my Beretta steel, better chill. So my sweater chill, color to the brother sun back. Cause it's weather real unpredictable. Science raining mean the climate changing. Dinosaurs angry, T-Rex 84. Agenda 21, 2030, he in a hurry. Preaching facts across the globe and we ain't worried. Look, yeah, truth we instill like bullets. In it still cause house for wussies. Give me the pen, I air our beats like couch whoopee cushions. Hand on your head was in the past, dude. How you walking around in Jordans now when you was wearing Shaq shoes?
Closer than close, yeah. But Israelites, they never will be. They never will be. We preaching across the globe, yeah, yeah. The devil mad he under our feet. Nobody does it better.
Do you remember when we used to wear them cold white tees? Women dressed in tight skirts didn't even go past their knees. Now we garment up fitting the description. Got the haters mad, we on our Israelite business. Fresh out that water purified. Got us draped up, dripped and all white. They can come close, but they just can't touch. Nobody does it better than us.
No copy does it better. No copy does it better. They could be closer than close, yeah. But it's like they never will be, yeah. We preaching across the globe. The devil mad, he's under our feet. Nobody does it better.
So I seen Sister Tina say, how you walk around in Jordans now when you was wearing Shaq shoes? That's not actually what I said. So let me correct y'all. The Esau, their ancient name was called Shashu. When you look it up. Okay, it's taught in the Hebrew Academy. The ancient name of Edom was called Shashu. So I said, our hand was on your heel in the past, dude, meaning we know everything about that heel of you, Esau, because we had our hand on the heel in the past of you. So we know everything about you, just like you know everything about us too. So I was saying basically, how you trying to the song is called No Copy Does It Better. So what I'm saying is, how you walking around in Jordans now, meaning how you trying to be like us now when you was wearing Shaq shoes? So some of that probably went over y'all head, but Shaq shoes is not a shoe. It's just, that's who Esau was called. So I kind of just put it together that way. How you walking around in Jordans now when you was wearing Shaq shoes? Because you are the Shaq shoe. Okay. And we know that Satan is the god of the Shaq shoe, meaning that's the god of Edom. So you got to understand history to understand that. You understand bars, like y'all said. Bars hotter than the gates of hell. So anyway, yeah, man, we gonna close it out. I said I'm gonna play a little bit of this little Indian tribe song we got here called "I Love You, Mama Sita." I'm gonna play that real quick, just for my Indian tribe sisters. So yeah, if y'all like that reggaeton, you can give money to that. You understand? And listen, boy, I used to perform that thing overseas. Boy, they used to love that thing.
I appreciate that.
Hold up, though. So this is for my brothers who is married to the Northern Kingdom. Listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. Okay. So we did this EP when we were overseas in Europe, okay? Last song of the night. This is my jam right here. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my, this thing is so smooth.
I appreciate that, mama. You're so good to me.
Sin problema, papi. Sabes que te cuido.
Lawya. I'm talking about.
Spotted you like a cheetah. I knew you was a keeper. That spirit underneath you. And plus you got the features. That line was on the creeper. I caught you like a zebra. Get in my ride and then I speed up. Cause I can't wait to meet up. Like you yell with your smiles, beautiful eyes. When I see you, take you dancing in the town. Round and round, I'm trying to keep up. I let you meet my people. Soul food, baby, eat up. You let me meet your people. Friolas and fajitas. Tequila margarita. Got me feeling like I'm in a fiesta. But in a minute, I'ma need a siesta. Baby, love the most high, that's a blessing. Long as mommy ride or die, no stress. I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita. My loyal señorita. Stay loyal to your papi, and you forever got me. I pull up like a stock and she hop in, I drop the toppy. I love your mamacita. My loyal señorita. Look at the glow, look at the glow, look at the glow. Look at her go, look at her go, look at her go. Look at her soul, look at her soul, look at her soul. Look at her stroke, look at her stroke, look at her stroke.
Me acuerdo la primera vez que te vi. Enseguida supe que tú eras el indicado.
I love her operation, how she be operating. From the raiment to the fragrance when she smiles so amazing.
I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita.
She be on the grind, don't waste no time. I build her up while she holding me down. The things you do with you become the way you move. They got nothing up on you, that's why I love my mama.
I love your mamacita, I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita, I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita. Stay loyal to your papi, and you forever got me. I pull up like a stock and she hop in, I drop the toppy. I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita. Look at her glow, look at her glow, look at her glow. Look at her go, look at her go, look at her go. Look at her soul, look at her soul, look at her soul. Look at her stroke, look at her stroke, look at her stroke. I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita. You know I love you. Hey, amo. As long as you loyal, vete pa' acá, mamita. I love your mamacita, I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita, I love your mamacita. I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita. Stay loyal to your papi, and you forever got me. I pull up like a stock and she hop in, I drop the toppy. I love your mamacita, my loyal señorita.
Look, as long as you loyal, baby, you can ride to the end. Know what I'm talking about?
No te preocupes que tu chica latina va contigo hasta el final.
Already, baby. Feel me?
So that's gonna be the last song of the night. Man, shout out to my brother Dominique from the UK body. He let us borrow his wife to do that song. Sister Leticia, shout out to Sister Leticia. She that was her first time in the studio. We did that song a few years back, about 2-3 years ago. It's still getting radio play overseas, and I plan to try to get radio play here. I'm gonna probably start out in San Antonio in different little Spanish towns around here and try to get it on some soundtracks. So I got that song in the tuck just for that. You can get it off of iTunes if you want it, or if you just want to jam it. But I had to make a song for the Northern Kingdom because I do reggaeton. I do like to do reggaeton. You understand. I sent the link already. And I will be putting some people who have, I got my boy Deacon Kodam. Deacon Kadash, you ready? You and the wife getting that video? I got Deacon Kodam. He's married to a Northern Kingdom. You know, his wife is, you understand, Zebulon. So it's going to be an interesting video. So, that's coming out. You got to be smooth up in that thing, though. Ain't no raggliness going on. It's all smooth, fly. Y'all get up in there, do them little Spanish dances. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, we gonna make it happen like that. So we gonna keep it right there tonight. It ain't no need for me really to answer no questions, but I do want to put something out there. Listen. Y'all know I'm an elder, so on social media, it's really not the best place to answer church questions. So I'm going to put that out there first. It's not putting just anybody out there. If you come on my Facebook Messenger, it's not the place to answer church questions. Okay. So you can just email me at elderrawchaa@gmail.com. Okay. Or email the elders. Okay. It's just not the place to answer church questions. Sorry. Also, my business, keysupplements.com, KIIY supplements.com, is also not a place to answer church questions on the email. It's just putting it out there for those who don't know, okay? Because our people, they love their elders, so I get it. But also, Israelites, all Israel is just not Israel, but thou shalt not steal. So if you order my supplements and then you try to call your bank back and say you want your money back as if you didn't get the supplements, it's already tracked that you got the supplements. I know who orders what. I have strangers who order our supplements and people from the church. Don't do that. That just makes you look very bad, untrusted as a person, and it's thievery. You bought the supplements and then you say, oh, you try to call the bank to get the money back as if you didn't get it. That's so wrong. But you could take that up with the Most High. I'll pray for you. So anyway, people do that. Sometimes it's just also strangers who try to do fraudulent activity. But praise the Most High, my site catches it. You understand it, and it never works out. But if it ever does work out to where you get it, take it all. Take my product and take your money back and deal with the Most High, because we know what the scripture says. So all Israel is not Israel. And sometimes y'all wonder why elders can't really get close to people and try to, because of things like that. It's just like, really? Once again, it's just a sad thing. But we help hundreds of customers every day. We really thank the Most High for the opportunity to be able to help our people, because a lot of you know that you can't just, with today's soil lacking minerals, you can look this up for yourself. Elder Rawchaa sent me something. They used to actually use wood ash to try to keep the mineral content in the soil for thousands of years to make sure that we were getting the minerals in the plants. We cannot survive on only a good diet. Not in this day and age. You have to have supplements as well. That's why a lot of people who actually have gardens, even though they're eating this stuff, they wondering why they still ain't, certain things is not working for them. It's not just that, guys. You need certain supplements specifically for you as well. The probiotic function in the body is off. A lot of people have parasites and don't know it, because parasites is really the cause of a lot of things. A lot of people, we really need to revisit our health and get with our families and study and see what we need to do to be putting in our bodies. So we have a few more new things coming out as well. If you want to go to the site, it's KII. It says KIIY supplements.com. If you ever want to go there for you guys who are new. But let's just be professional. Let's try to be more professional as a people. Don't ask church questions on my key customer support site. That's not the place for that. I will be having consultations soon. Every now and then I'll do a free consultation, but I will be having them soon. And you'll have to pay a fee because I'm a very busy man. So you have to do it to Esau, so you have to do it to me too. I'm not going to let my people use me, and I'm not going to use you. And another thing I want you to understand, it's their holidays right now. So some things, when it comes to mail and things like that, is running a little bit behind, but it's going to get to you. Just understand that's just how it works in the world. Not that anyone was complaining, but I'm just putting that out there. Yeah. So, but you can always ask me any questions on the customer support side of it. And that's all I have for tonight, man. You guys were so great tonight. Make sure you share this. Make sure you press the like button. Make sure you guys check out Elder Rawchaa's show, Elder Rawchaa show on Wednesday. Just continue to show support for the church and be there for one of us, one another. Not only to us, but to each other. Yeah, I need a little lip gloss. My lips is a little dry. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what I'm using? KDN Naturals. I'm be getting some more of that beard oil from you too, sis. You know, I'm be getting some more of that beard oil from you. Because you got some good products. All right. Anyway, I'm going to shout out some more people in the body of their products and also their music. I have not forgot about you all. I haven't even touched the surface of all the great music that we have in the G.O.C.C. So if I didn't play you tonight, when we play you in the near future, I don't know exactly when that show is going to be, but I'll make sure that I know about brother, what's the brother's name? Matazada. I don't know how to say the brother's name because y'all put it on there. Yeah. I don't know if he's from Ohio or Carolina, but I know the brother has good music. I know some of these, brother Rawchaa. It's just certain people I just forget. Okay. I don't want to mess anyone's name up. Not lip gloss, excuse me. Yeah. Y'all know I ain't wearing no dang on lip gloss. But the lip balm, excuse me. Sorry about that. Come on now. Y'all gotta know when y'all elder and messed up on his words. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yeah, Matazadak. Yeah. Sorry, brother. I got to get that thing right. Anyway, bless you all. I got a lot of work to do after this freeze to catch up to. Yeah, the beard, praise the Most High. I be putting that thing on every night. Got my lion's mane coming in, trying to get it right. But I appreciate everyone once again, and peace and blessings to you all, okay? Yes, Rawchaa is a problem. Yes, he goes hard. I just can't remember everybody. So let me you got any, Elder, do you take biotin vitamin alone, or is it just, you could take it with others? You could take it with other, but now certain things like creatine, glutamine, if it's an amino acid, you want to take it 30 minutes apart from a full protein. If not, you're just going to waste it. So a lot of times my biotin I might take with in my morning yerba mate tea with my green powder or something like that. You understand, but yeah. Elder Dale, I appreciate the moderation. I know you stayed up late. Appreciate your help, sir. Got some good talent and good group of people out there, brother. Bless you, my brother. Bless you. Shalom to everybody. You understand? Yeah. Yeah, we gotta stay fresh. We can't be ashy. Can't be ashy and be classy, you know what I'm talking about? Can't do that. You know, we can't listen. We can't be, that's why I would tell some of my people in Africa, you can't be selling shea butter and not putting it on. You gotta do both. And I'm not talking about everybody, but sometimes I be seeing it, I'm like, hold up, we be trying to make that money, but we forget about ourselves. Come on now. Shalom. Not Shabbat Shalom. Shalom, everybody. Peace and blessings to you guys. Bless you all. Bless you all. All right. Bless you all. We gotta go. Y'all stay out of trouble. Stay focused. Don't be listening to, what's this girl's name? Megan Thee Stallion, and this is all distractions. This is all distractions. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused, guys. You see that brother name? What's that brother name? Daystar or Daylight Sun? Daystar Peterson. I'm like, man, I'm thinking your name is really Tory Lanez. Like where are they getting you people from? Shalom, y'all. Shalom.